You guys had made it to Mirabar, so you I guess I'll retrace a little further. You were at the Eye of the Allfather. You left there, got chased out by a dragon, found a druid spirit for Lowell, who brought you to a druid stronghold or hideout, whatever you want to call it. That's where you met Huba. And then they told you about a teleportation network that you're going to find. They're bringing you to Mirabar. And the best you had been told, you knew the Harpers knew where the teleport network was, but you didn't know how to get a hold of the Harpers. So in Mirabar, you had gone to see the mayor or governor, the top end. You had gone in, found a couple guards that were a little bit goofy. They weren't sure which direction you should go, if it was a left, but don't take a left. You found a secretary. She was not all too kind. Told you that you can't just come in and demand an appointment, but maybe you could go do something for them and they can get you in. Sent you over to the general, or I forget exactly who it was. I don't have it written in here. But the general told you that he had been having a little bit of trouble in the mines up north. And if you helped him out, he also was not very kind. He didn't like you guys either. Yeah, he told you that they were having some trouble up in the mines, and go help it out, and then maybe he can get you in. So you go up to the mines. You were walking through them for a little while, and then found. I'm just kind of looking at the map. So you had gone in the mines, not too far, but had found some enemies to fight, and you had also been told that some of the miners were still missing. And so that's kind of where we were. The room that you guys are in currently, you kind of went to the doorway of this next room, and that's where you saw the enemies. You killed a couple of them. Looks like there's a couple wolves out. So Lowell has, looks like 3 wolves left. And one of the creatures, you remember, you saw it run off to the, if you can see where I'm, whoops. If I click with my actual guy, you saw it run off this way to the north.
Alright, he moves has gone from 0 on the couch to absolutely psycho, so I will be right back.
Alright. Naturally, every time. So yeah, do any of you guys have any questions about where we are or what was going on?
No, I think that covers it for me. Trying to figure out what's going on with this mine. Got it.
Yeah, trying to find some lost miners and, yeah. What are you going to say, Cam?
Say I've got Yoda on the mind. You know, like the, where he was, what he was doing. Yeah, that's how they're on Dagobah. Sorry.
Yep.
Just popped in there.
You want a hug, Josie? All right, come here.
Hi, Josie. I know she can't hear me, but...
No. Camden says hi.
That wasn't Camden.
Oh.
That was Tyler.
Sorry.
I do say hi, yeah. Now I'll say hi.
Uncle Travis says hi. Good crying.
That's right. Even Cam's own mom gets us confused sometimes, which I don't really understand how. Like, I don't think we sound anything alike. I don't think we look anything alike. But that's just me.
They just act so similar.
And there's definitely that. I mean, when you live together for, 6 years or whatever, you pick up some habits.
Yeah.
Certainly.
We have one guy away right now, right?
What's that?
We have somebody away right now.
Yeah. Ryan's dog. Usually between 6 and 6:30, every time we start, his dog goes bananas and gets the zoomies and needs to go out or something. It's always something right around 6:30. So.
I did whenever we level up, can't wait to put on the new True Strike skill, the updated version of cantrip, because it's way better than it used to be.
I guess that does bring up a good point. I haven't looked at any of the new stuff. Has anybody else besides Kevin?
No.
No, I haven't.
Do you think it's updated, so did you re-import stuff? Would it have changed in Foundry?
I don't think so, because I think your characters were made with the old system. I haven't checked. I don't know if if
In
you
the
get
creator, yeah, in the creator, it's kind of like, if I remember correctly, because I was messing around with some other stuff.
Yeah.
I think it is like a selectable thing,
Okay.
kind of like the Critical Role add-ons and such. I think it's an add-on that you can switch between.
Okay.
You can have both of them active. I think you can pick one or the other. I believe that's how it is.
So I don't really know much about what actually changed.
It was quite a bit. Yeah. It's basically D&D 5.5.
Okay.
Yeah. It heavily favors the players in a lot of healing spells.
Yeah. So I guess my question is, do you guys want to do zero transition, do a mixed transition, or do a full transition to the new playstyle or the new version?
I think a full transition would be pretty difficult.
Yeah, it would completely rework your characters for sure.
I don't want to do that.
I don't really know what a partial transition looks like or how you really do that.
As far as spells go, you could just I just looked into it. You just pick which one you want, whether you want the legacy
version?
or not.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you just pick non-legacy, that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, so it's in the character preferences, when you go to create a character, it's under the sources thing.
Okay.
It's just a little 2014 core rules it's a check mark now.
So you can select that as well as all the other stuff.
It looks like.
Or if you check that, does it convert everything about your character to the 2024 rules?
I'm not sure. It looks like maybe the baseline is now the 2024 rules, because it's the 2014 core rules that you select.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it may be standard 2024 and then go into 2014 for other ones.
Yeah, I still haven't looked at all those changes.
Yeah, so all our characters have or at least mine has the 2014 core rules selected.
Yeah.
Which means that's probably only what's going to show up. I don't know if we unselect it and then refresh what that does. And I'm scared to do it.
Well, I have a random character here, so let me just unselect that, and then I'll move on.
I can duplicate mine too.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna mess around with it too much right now. I guess it's something that we can look at. If it looks like it's easy to just kind of incorporate a couple of things, then sure, we can probably do that. If it looks like you have to completely convert to the 2024 rules, then I don't think we should do that. And I think if obviously we can vote, and if the 5 of you vote that you don't want to convert, then if majority rules, then we don't convert.
I'm good for whatever. I think a full
Yeah.
convert might be rather time consuming.
Right. I mean, it's a little different with Kevin just because he is like new with that character. So, if we all agree that, sure, he hasn't really done much with this character, so if he wants to convert to the new rules, he can. I don't know how that would, or if it would imbalance the game at all. But,
Yeah, I'm down. I'm good for whatever is.
Yeah, I just want one spell. That's all.
just the one. Okay. Well, we could probably work that out. So.
Yeah, I'll just wait till we like level up. Then we're all messing with characters and whatnot.
Yeah.
That's when I change out my spells anyway. I'm just gonna hold true, and I'm locked into what spells I already have. So.
Well, I mean, that's a good point, right? Like, if you can change spells when you level up, then I don't see a reason why you can't change to the newer versions of the spells, because it's, again, just you changing a spell. So, and, like, I would like to remind everybody, if it makes you too powerful, well, I'll just make the enemies more powerful. So,
I'll just kill you.
simple as that, right?
I think it was mostly like a lot of spell changes and actually kind of some neat things for Marshall.
Yeah.
And I know the Ranger got pretty heavily reworked. It probably
What?
needed.
Oh yeah,
think the Ranger-
Ranger was stinky.
Yeah. Yeah, I really just want the new True Strike spell. Like, it's the old one was like the next time you attack, it like buffed your attack or something like that.
The old
Now
one
it's
was
like-
actually completely useless.
Yeah, the new one is like every time you can like every time you attack, like it's an instant spell now. That uses your spell casting modifier to your attack, and you could change your damage type to radiant.
Oh geez, that's actually good.
And
the
it does
other the
extra
original
1d6 damage.
Was actually literally useless. Waste a turn to get advantage on your next attack roll. Can I just attack on this turn and the next one and maybe hit twice?
Yeah.
No. No. Yeah, this one it does. So if I were to use True Strike, it would add 1d6 plus 5 damage, and then use my spellcasting modifier for my attack roll. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
That's still a cantrip?
Yeah, that's just a cantrip.
Is it bonus action then?
No, it's instantaneous, and then you just attack with it.
I guess it still depends if it's an action or bonus action.
Yeah, guided by a magical insight, you make one attack with the weapon used in the spellcasting. So you use it on whatever axe you want. You attack with it.
Oh, it's still is that. No, you make one attack with the weapon.
All right. Anyway.
So it gets less useful when you get multiple attacks.
All right. Let's we'll stop the deliberation about spells we're not using yet. So, Ryan, did you have any questions about where we're at?
Trying to suck up in Mirror Bar, we're clearing out shit in the mines for the guard. What did we just kill?
Not really sure. I don't remember.
They were weird spiky things. That's all I have written down.
Very nice. Yeah. All right. So, you guys are, are at this doorway here, and you're free to move.
Alright. Can I do a perception check to see if I see any maybe footprints of recent people or something for direction wise?
Sure. You can go ahead and do a perception or investigation.
Okay.
Oh, there's so many tokens.
All right. I mean, so you see lots of footprints on the ground, right? Like this is a mine that is frequented, so you see a lot of humanoid-shaped footprints. You do also see some non-humanoid footprints. They look like they went both directions in and out of the big room in front of you.
Alright. I wonder if I am supposed to have that many tokens or if it bugged out. Maybe.
I think you were. What did you do? I think you're
I
only
thought it was
supposed to
only
have
3.
Yeah, there was only
Yeah.
3 left. I'm pretty sure. That's how many there were when I first loaded in.
Is that 8 now?
Oh no! You know what? You had guys stacked on top of each other. That's what it was. So you do have your 8 wolves.
Wolf pyramid.
Jesus.
One man wolf
Oh.
pack.
I'm gonna check out this room over here to the side.
All right.
Listen, action economy.
I haven't done my pop-out yet. There we go. Oh, much better.
So we're looking for miners, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
the miners are lost. Well, they're not lost, but not all of them got out.
Is there pieces of like miner clothing, equipment, and all that? I could use the wolf pack to maybe pick up a scent.
You can definitely try. Just know that it's not going to be a high likelihood that you pick up a piece of clothing that one of the 8 missing miners out of probably hundreds that go through here.
I'm gonna use my lay hands pool for 9 points to heal.
Okay.
Just as a...
Oh yeah, when they smush against the wall, they get all smushed. I can just have the Omega tile.
Yeah.
For some reason.
So,
walking around hurt.
Huba, you are where you're at now. Oh, you can't back up. You're already there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where you are right now, you start to kind of get this feeling that comes over you. It's kind of like a soothing sensation. Makes you feel a little bit relaxed almost, and you feel like it's kind of drawing you towards the north. It kind of makes you feel like the thing that you are looking for is in the northern tunnel.
Wow. Hey guys, let's go this way. I'll point towards the east over there.
Now, Ravo, you kind of feel like you're not sure who was talking about. Like, you're being drawn to the north. Why would you go there if the thing that you are desiring is to the north?
Huba, what about going north here?
Yeah, but I actually really want to go this way.
It's an odd drawing, you said?
Yeah, it feels warm and comforting.
Is it like, are we compelled to go that way, or do we still have like, I guess, mental faculties to like make a decision?
You just feel like the thing that you are searching for is to the north.
My keen owl senses are telling me to go this way.
And keep a paranoid lookout.
Yeah, right behind you.
So, Huba, you are kind of the first to see. You kind of round this corner and ignore all the red bubbly stuff that doesn't exist. It's not actually lava. But what you see is kind of a downward sloping area. So there's like an upper ridge that kind of runs around the outer side of this room. And everything kind of slopes down towards the center, and you see like a very soothing looking pool in the middle of the room. and you feel like that's what's drawing you towards it.
Like a big pool of water?
Yeah, big pool of water. Feels like bathing in the water would relax your soul.
That's some serious water.
There's a trap. What is this here? Why,
Does feel
That's
suspicious.
nothing.
I'm gonna make an active perception looking over the ledge towards the water.
Okay, yeah, so like I said, like the orange stuff here is doesn't actually exist. There's a steep cliff here. Yeah, sure. So there's a steep cliff right off the edge of the upper ledge here. Then it kind of is a smoother grade, and then there's another steep cliff kind of along the edge of the pool. And you can see it looks like there's two entrances to the pool, one on the north side, one on kind of the east-southeast side.
See anything particular out of the ordinary, or just the pool and
Just the pool.
are these little like statue effigies actually statues, or just already in the map and ignore them?
There's already in the map. You can just ignore them. Part of the perks of being a DM is trying to figure out what maps to use. Trying to
That's
remember everything that you're supposed to ignore.
is it cool if I fly down here towards the edge of the pool here?
That's why I asked.
Are you asking me if it's cool?
Yeah, I'd like to fly down here.
You can do it.
Why say it like that?
So you land there, and you notice from right next to you, a creature kind of appears and takes a couple whacks at you. It's kind of a thin, gangly-looking creature. Its hands are like spiky. They're not like octopus hands, but they're spiky and look like they are a little bit grabby. So it's gonna go ahead and swing at you. It has 2 arms, so it swings twice. So you just landed. You're pretty quick on your feet, so you do manage to dodge, both of its swings. But then it kind of comes back again with 2 more swings.
Goddamn. Fuck off, little tentacle dude.
But you are too quick for it, and you manage to avoid all 4 of its attacks. I need
Alright.
you to roll some initiative.
Just me?
Just you for now, because this will be the first round. And then, if other people would like to join, they can join in after the first round.
I don't remember how to fucking roll for initiative.
So, right-click on yourself. It's in the bottom right. The swords crossing.
Uh-huh. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right. So the creature does get to swing on you again. So he's going to make a couple more swing attacks at you. It's going to be one of those nights, huh? You better appreciate all these low rolls while you get them. All right. It swings a couple more times at you, but you're deft enough that you manage to avoid all 6 of its attacks now.
Cool. Go get a turn now.
It's your turn, yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna immediately go into just out of anger that this random thing started attacking me. I'm gonna go ahead and rage.
Okay.
Outsword.
I'm mad.
Usability and Wild Surge. What do I roll? Hold on. I roll a 1d8, right?
Yep. All right, so each creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d12 necrotic damage, and you gain 1d12 temporary hit points. So go ahead and roll a d12.
Hot.
And the Barbarian, the podcast I've been listening to, is also the Wild Surge one.
Alright. Clearly I'm going to do 1d12 on this thing as long as it doesn't pass its Constitution saving throw here. That's got to do a Constitution.
Yeah. What is your DC save? Oops.
If this effect requires a saving throw, the DC equals 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus my Constitution modifier. So, what the fuck does that
Looks
mean?
like
Alright, it rolled a 9, so you're good.
Alright.
Yeah. You're probably at like a 13 at least.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
So it does
auto
fail.
populate it, put it at 16, which is what's your con modifier?
Oh, I see. Yeah. 16. Yep.
Plus 5 for Constitution.
Yeah. So that makes sense. Proficiency plus 2 puts you at
Oh,
11, and then con
3.
plus 5. Yeah. You're good.
Alright, and I'm gonna, after I dodge in all those blows, fly right up to it and raise my axe and try to sprint it straight down on its head.
All right.
Do I have, what can I do? This rage.
I think it's just a bonus to melee or weapon damage. As well as the damage resistance.
So rage, you gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Not attacks. You can't concentrate. Your rage ends early. So advantage on strength checks and saving throws, pretty much. Right now.
Make a melee weapon attack using strength. You gain bonus to the damage roll increases as you gain level. I need to actually read about barbarian shit. My thing is, alright, I'll figure that out afterwards.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna use my axe. Target this guy. Battle axe. Tackle. Oh, fucking crit.
Man, you don't want to be rolling those right now. Tell you what. Go ahead, roll damage.
Right. It's
Spicy.
plus 2 on rage damage.
Hold on, I'm supposed to be doing crit damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, that's way less.
Something about your damage doesn't feel right, but it doesn't matter. You rolled good enough, and I think you get a second attack if you want, but it's already dead. So
the until 9 levels in barbarian rage is plus 2 to like strength weapon damage.
okay. So that might be the plus 2 that added it in there.
Like also have whatever your strength modifier is.
Yeah, my strength modifier is plus 2, which that's probably the plus 2 that you see.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
And then I should see another, whatever that rage thing is. Damage bonus. So this is my rage. That I get a 1d6 for a rage roll.
Okay. I guess I gotta look at that a little bit. Alright, well, you have killed that creature.
Am I out of battle?
Yeah, then that creature is no longer alive.
Alright, I'm gonna fly back up here. Just gonna be like, hey, hey, there's like bad guys out there.
Alright. And that flight path would have taken you more than one turn, so you didn't attack, or you didn't do damage or get damage, so you lose your rage.
Sounds good.
Yeah, perhaps we should proceed with caution and stick together.
I'm gonna pull out an arrow and
Oh,
just
man.
kind of have it ready if anything else pops up.
Alright.
That wolf pack moving is pretty badass.
I think I
Forward
have
march.
one that's still stacked.
Having maybe fought one of those, is there? Can I do like a perception check with my? Maybe I'll to see if I can sense or feel or see any of them.
I did
Any
have
other
two
ones?
stacked.
Yeah. I mean, so I will say that Lowell did a perception check earlier, and he didn't see it. But that was because it was tucked behind the cliff, and he rolled a 25. So anything that he would have seen, you would also see.
Mm,
I just have the wall of meat shields.
Ravo sticking in your meat shield too.
No, I'm getting the hell away. Kidding me?
Wolf armor.
So as you kind of round this edge and get a little bit closer to the pool, like you could definitely tell that the pull was coming from this pool. It just like it feels really comforting, and like you want to go bathe in the pool.
We can get within like 20-ish feet and then do a detect magic.
Okay.
See what I see. Does the pool have the old faint aura of magic?
Yes, that pool is definitely magical in nature.
What school?
Yes. There is no direct school for it, but it is magical.
Oh, I'm still in that one.
all right. I'll be the guinea pig. Unless anybody else has any things they want to try first.
I think I. Hold on a second.
Can we
I
throw a
got-
wolf in?
Yeah, there's some spare
Oh.
wolves.
Yeah, sure.
I could have sworn one of my features was I can cast Detect Good and Evil. Cast Detect Good and Evil up to 3 times between long rests, but I don't see it in my features panel.
That does
we
sound right.
Divine Sense.
You have Detect Good and Evil as a first level spell.
Divine Sense. There it is. Boom.
Alright, as
That's-
an action, you
that's-
can detect good and evil. Until the end of your next turn, you can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell. I don't know what the Hallow spell is. Or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet
Within
that is
60
not
feet.
behind total cover. So it's a little bit tricky. I will say that you can sense a fiend, but you can't tell where it is.
Okay. So I'd like to share that with the group.
All right.
There is a fiend about.
Feed.
I recommend we all take precautions.
I know Wabu looks weird, but I'm pretty sure he's not a feed.
I'm a turtle.
Alright. Well, the rest of you guys can't fly, so I'm gonna start. Just kind of sit back and watch you guys, and I'll fly ahead.
Fuck it. Oath of glory. You know, I'm just gonna take a step into the pool.
All right. So you go to step in the pool, expecting the water to kind of splash over your boots, and there is no water. Your boot is still touching ground, and you don't feel any water on you. And you realize at this point that it's just a mirage.
And I can't see, like, the mirage isn't broken, or I can't see anything below the water line.
Nope.
Oh, and stick your head underneath.
Beforehand, I'm going to...
Alright. So I will,
We know it's a mirage and it's magical, so I'm going to try and dispel it. So if it's third level or lower, it's automatically dispelled. If it's higher, I have to make a check.
Go ahead and make that check.
Spell fourth level higher, make ability check. Spell casting 10 plus spell level. How do you use spell casting ability? Would that just be a wisdom check then?
You know what? Before anything else happens, I am gonna burn spell slot.
Okay. What are you doing?
Protection from good and evil.
One willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures. They have disadvantage against rolling against you. Okay.
Yep. Just, you know, preparatory.
Yep.
Since I am in the pool.
I assume it's just a wisdom check then.
Oof.
Oof.
I am going to say that you do not dispel it.
Oh, paranoid.
Yeah, you're fly.
You know what? Try it again at fourth level. So if it's fourth level or lower,
So the reason this is tricky is because it doesn't have a level. So I'm making you roll, and I'm just kind of coming up with a DC that seems reasonable. So if you want to try and roll for it again, or you don't have to use the spell now that I've told you that information.
I'll do it third level then.
while he's doing that, I'm gonna just stick my head underneath the water, just get on my hands and knees and just see if I can
Makes
see
sense,
anything
though.
All right.
in there.
So you stick your head under water, and it's murky water. It feels like you can't really see through it. So it like feels like water. And then, Lowell, with that, I will say that. Oh, don't do that. Hold on. Let me. Okay, yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
So it does dispel, and I need everybody to roll me initiative. And
Damn it. I was getting a 6 on that. Or getting a 16 on that.
So do we see any
Gross.
What in the fuck is that?
you see some things now. Now that the pool is gone, all has been revealed.
would I have been able, since I had my bow ready, would I have been able to fire a shot as soon as we saw something, or not?
Not in a surprise round, no.
Okay.
I think this more so dodged us getting a surprise round against us.
All right, so I gotta remember this. This should be fine. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and begin combat. And the first thing that happens, so let me just set the scene for you. The pool disappears. There's definitely a pit here in the middle, and what you can see is a whole bunch of creatures that have way too many limbs or spiky appendages or too many teeth, right? You got a couple little of those skinny guys that attacked Huba earlier. You got a couple of those on the side. You remember seeing a creature, this guy down here, you remember him from the other room. Kind of a dog-like creature with a really long spiky tongue. And here you have kind of a kind of looks like an amorphous blob that's got spikes and tentacles everywhere that is kind of like attached to the side of this rock that's in the middle. And it's got these weird tentacles all over it. And then over here you've got another kind of dog-like creature, just much, much bigger, and has a lot of teeth. But you don't see any eyes on it, but it's got a lot of teeth. And the first thing that happens is you kind of feel the area where this pool was, you kind of feel it start to warp a little bit, and the big creature on the left goes invisible. All right, and we are Wabu, you're up.
Okay. Not fully prepared for this. Would you say? I'm trying to remember what the fuck the controls are here. Do I got a clean shot to this guy?
I would say yes, because the ramp, you guys are kind of on a ramp that slopes down from the upper to the lower level. So you are, yeah, you don't have anybody in front of you.
Alright, and teach me again how to delete this.
If you click on the measuring tape and then just put your mouse over the origin spot, then just hit delete.
Okay. Alright, I am going to... I'm going to cast Hex on that guy.
Okay.
And I'm gonna follow that up with an Eldritch Blast.
All right. It's your old double shot of Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
All right. The first one will hit. The second one will not. For a total of 11 damage. All right.
I am also gonna hold position here. I think that's going to end my turn.
Okay. So that brings us to Huba. Before Huba can start, this creature is going to disappear.
Disappear.
And reappear right here.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right, Huba, you're up.
Alright. I don't like that it's right in front of me. I'm gonna use an action to cast Performance of Creation and put a 10-foot or a large wall taking up these two across here.
Okay, what does this do?
Basically, it just I can create anything that's large. I can create any object, basically.
Okay.
So just a big stone wall right in front of me to kind of conceal. And I'm going to put two little, what's it called? Two little, like, arrow notches in that wall 5 feet apart from each other. Yeah, so that somebody could shoot through it if they needed to.
How big would you say these holes are?
About a foot wide each.
Okay.
Kind of like a portcullis.
Yeah, kind of like
Like a
something you could
castle.
just. Yeah, like a castle little thing.
How tall is your wall?
As tall as I can make it. I think I can make it, 10 feet tall? College of Creation. It's a large wall. I can't see it, or it can't see me except through the holes.
So let me just see. Performance of Creation.
Yeah.
So you're doing that first one.
Yeah.
So the item must be medium or smaller, which means less than a 5-foot cube.
Oh, okay. Fine, a 5-foot wall in front of me, and it's.
Okay, so I'll let it go. It's supposed to be in an unoccupied space, but I'll say that you can create a wall in between you and the creature.
Cool. And then I back off right here.
Okay.
And then I'll go ahead and bonus action, Bardic Inspiration with Mode of Potential. Mode of Potential on low elf. If I can. Boop, boop. Features. Spellbook. How does not a spell? Oh. Bardic Inspiration. Boom. I use it, there it comes.
Make sure he knows what the moat is as well.
Yep. And then you get a moat with it. There's the details for the moat.
No, it's for Lowell, you said?
Yeah, Lowell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Yeah?
So, Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Although I just got back. What did I miss?
You have Bardic Inspiration and a Mote of Potential. Which are listed there. And there's a wall in front of the creature right here. A little 5-foot wall. Alright, and that ends your turn, Huba?
Yeah.
You can go ahead and click end turn.
Nope, sorry.
Alright, and at the end of your turn, this creature goes invisible. And does not reappear. Alright, so now we're on to these little guys over here. He can sprint up to here, and it's going to start swinging at Owen.
Oh boy. That does not hit.
It sure won't, will it?
I'm afraid for when these dice start there.
Alright, that one does hit.
At least it was on the jobber.
These are the guys that grapple, right?
Yes. Yep. So you take 7 piercing damage, and you have to roll I think you have your choice of strength or dexterity saving throw.
Do strength. So -7. We'll do a strength saving throw. Is it a fiend?
It is not a fiend.
Okay.
That will save.
All right.
Then it's gonna swing 2 more times.
That's a miss.
Ooh,
Also a miss.
that was almost another 20. Alright, and that will end its turn. Let me just look at something real quick.
What is this? You ever find something in your character sheet and you have no idea what it is?
All the time.
Yeah, I just realized I have reckless attack.
You do have reckless attack. Alright, so you kind of feel the sense that something is moving around you. You're not really sure where it's going. But then all of a sudden the creature pops up here. And you see 2 of its tentacles flare out, one towards this wolf here, one towards this wolf here. And then its monstrous mouth lunges towards Wabu. And these are at advantage because it was invisible. So for the 2 against the wolves, the bottom one with the bottom wolf.
That misses.
Wow. The top wolf.
Oh yeah.
Top wolf
Need a
takes
token.
6 bludgeoning damage. And you have to do a DC saving throw, strength or dexterity, whatever you want. That will succeed, so it is not grappled. And then Wabu.
That's not good.
There it
Chris
is.
on Wabu,
Yes,
not the
there.
fucking cannon butter.
Nice knowing you. Can I have your shoulder?
You take 39 piercing damage.
Okay.
That was actually an incredible roll.
That is gross.
Oh God, only.
3, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8.
Oh, that is disgusting.
And they're D10s, so you know, but still.
That's still much higher than average.
Yeah. All right, that will end its turn. So we are up to Ravo.
Oh, good. Well, I'm a
Kill it.
2, 3. Move back just
Kill it.
a few. Yeah, I'm gonna take some bow shots at that thing.
All right.
And I will do lightning damage for my extra for my heroes.
Okay. That will hit.
1d6. 5 of that is lightning.
Okay.
And I will shoot again.
Nervous owl noises. That will also hit.
Okay.
Can you recreate those for us real quick?
One of that is lightning if it matters.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the creature goes invisible.
God damn it.
So that brings us to the little creature. It's way on the far side. Who's going to sprint up here to Owen.
Is that an armadillo?
It's kind of an armored dog with no eyes, a ring mouth that is just all teeth, and a very long spiky tongue.
That don't sound like an armadillo.
All right, it lunges at you with one paw.
That hits.
And that will be 16 slashing damage. Oh wait, hold on. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Is that a fiend?
This is a fiend. Yep.
So it just has to go with disadvantage, so another attack roll.
Oh, you're right. Yep. Sorry. Second attack. Ah, you
That's
are
a hit.
you are safe. All right, and then let's see.
I knew that wasn't wasted.
I'm just looking at something real quick. All right, so after the claw, the tongue comes out and lashes out at you, and this is also at disadvantage.
Oh.
That was almost double 20s.
Dang.
So that will not hit. So you are good.
Woohoo! That's my new favorite spell.
Advantage, disadvantage are very good.
So at the end of its turn, you all kind of feel a weird feeling, and Ravo, you feel something strange behind you.
Oh, that's good.
But now we're down to this little guy. Oh, give me token control of this guy. It's going to stop here. It's going to swing at Owen. And again. Alright. It says, I can't hit you. Fine. It's going to turn towards Lowell and swing twice at Lowell. That first one will hit. take 4 piercing damage, and I need you to roll a strength or dex saving throw. All right. You are grappled. You are restrained. Yeah.
And conjure animals is concentration.
If it's concentration, it's half of the damage or 10, whichever is greater. So roll your Constitution saving throw. Did you took Warcaster, didn't you?
Yeah, I have Forecaster, so I have
That's advantage on it. Yep. Unfortunately, all your doggies go bye-bye.
Chuckles. I'm in danger.
So we're counting here. 1, 2, 3.
So much for your meat shield.
True. I have no idea how to make them go away. I think you have to.
You just click on them and hit delete, but I got them.
It's not. I don't think I have the rights. I was
Oh,
trying.
maybe you don't have permissions or something. I don't know. All right, your meat shields are gone.
Tragic.
I was using those for cover.
And with this last swing, it's going to reach out towards Owen again. And that
That's
will
not
once again miss. So that will end its turn. So now we are to Owen.
Alright, we're gonna say, fuck these little guys. I'm gonna take a step to the left. And I'm gonna use a little Sunforger to smash his face.
So as you do that, the guy on the right is going to
Yep.
take a swing at you.
With disadvantage.
Not the little doggy guy. The guy on the right.
Because they have an attack range of 10.
Yep.
That's right.
And this is tricky. I don't know what this guy's attack of opportunity would be. The little doggy creature, because one of his attacks has a range of 10. The other have a range of 5. Hold on. Let me.
Consult.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was zoomed out, I definitely thought that token, the head was on the left side. I was looking at a tail there, but it's actually just a really long tongue.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like if you have 2 ranges, you can choose to do either, but that means that you can't do the other. So this guy will, in fact, take an attack of opportunity against you. He's going to try and bite you as you run away. And you are in the clear.
All right. Excellent. All right, well, I'm going to keep going with this attack roll here. 16 hits, damage.
Toast.
13 toast. All right, and I'm going to burn a couple more movement. I'm just going to stand right here, and I'm going to swing at this other little guy, because I hate these little things.
All right.
Does that hit?
That hits.
I'm going to do a savage attack to re-roll that.
Okay. Do you
Okay,
have to
I
take
use-
the new one, or do you just take the higher?
I think you take the
Yeah.
new one. I can.
I'm pretty sure you have to take the new one.
That was not what I meant to do there. Just disregard that.
Yep.
That's what I meant. It's the same thing, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
I'm assuming that didn't die, so I'd like to Divine Smite on top of that.
All right. Now it's dead.
Just level 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that the thing that was grappling me?
Yes.
Yep. So you are now free.
And and I will end my turn.
Okay.
If I get over to that tab. There we go.
Lowell, you're up.
Oh, time to fire up another concentration spell. I will back some. Go here. I don't know if this is the right call, but we will upcast a Call Lightning. And the first strike I'll do on the one thing I can currently see.
Okay.
I don't remember if it still bugs out and adds too many d10s, but it should be 4d10.
And that's a dexterity saving throw for this thing.
Yep.
Ooh. When you cast the spell, choose a point. Bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to that point. Each creature within 5 feet must make. So I also need to make a dex saving throw.
If you're targeting it directly.
I can do it right behind just to hit the one.
Okay.
Because it's a point, not a creature.
It's true.
Alright, it does save.
Well, it
So,
added the extra 1d10 for stormy conditions, but I upcast it to 4th level, so that still works.
oh, nice. Alright, so... Okay.
So it'll be 8 then, and... That's my turn, and then we'll see what happens when I get smacked and drop this concentration.
Alright.
Do you use that as a level 4 spell?
It's a level 3, but I upped it to 4.
Oh, okay.
And it gets 1d10 on each activation for each level above 3rd.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, I can read now. I see 4th level, my bad.
Did I click on turn? I did.
Alright, so... So, all of a sudden, that one creature that was invisible reappears right here.
Oh, there's 2 of them.
And it's going to swing twice at Owen here.
But it is nice, because as long as I keep concentration, I can use an action to reactivate every turn.
Doesn't happen to also be a fiend, does it?
It is not a fiend.
Nada.
Alright. Well, that will do nothing then. So now...
One small glass of carrot juice.
Because I took Warcaster, because it turns out Druid has a lot of good concentration spells.
Let's see, I need... Owen to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay.
So advantage on saving
Oh,
throws
come on!
Oh, shit.
doesn't help as much when your rolls are a 1 and a 2.
That was almost a 20. Roll over to a 2.
I need 1 second to figure something out.
Nothing
That's-
good.
that's
ever
not
comes,
good.
Nothing good ever comes from wisdom saving throws.
I mean, you certainly failed. I'll tell you that. I'm just trying to...
It is also not an aberration, celestial, or elemental, or fey, or undead.
Are you talking about your protection?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that only said from... Oh, aberrations,
It's-
celestials, elementals, fey, fiends, and
Fays,
undead.
fiends, and undead, yep.
Okay, so sorry, I guess one of the creatures probably would have had disadvantage against you. You only took that one hit from that creature. I can reroll that damage if you want.
It's fine. I didn't notice. I didn't catch it.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was also aberrations. I thought it was. I was looking at your divine
Bardic
sense.
Inspiration.
Yeah, I was looking at your divine sense, which allows you to see any celestial, fiend, or undead. I didn't see the protection. Gave you all the other ones too. So, all right.
So what creature type is the thing that's attacking me right now?
So you can. This guy is a fiend. The others are aberrations.
All the others are aberrations. Okay.
And I think your mic is flipped up, by the way.
Totally is.
Yep.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Granted, the Bardic Inspiration die wouldn't have made a difference with my horrible saving throw rolls, so we still have that.
Yep. So, you failed your throw, Owen, and all of a sudden, you feel yourself teleported 60 feet into the air.
Oh fuck!
Pooba!
And Wabu, it's your turn.
You can't just do that. Yeah, this is wild here. I think what I'm gonna do is I have a potion of greater healing. I think I'm gonna use that. Okay.
What is who put this guy here? Just out of curiosity.
That was me. I was
Oh, okay.
getting queuing for my turn.
Oh,
So
gotcha. I'll just leave it there then. Heal for 10. That is a very unfortunate roll.
Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck, man? Alright. Let's see. I think I'm gonna be best served backing up a little bit, and I'm going to, yeah, I'll end my turn.
Okay. So as you end your turn, the creature materializes behind Ravo and reaches out with its nasty-looking mouth and is going to attempt to take a bite out of you.
How about no?
Oh, Owen's gonna hit the ground before my turn, so much for that plan.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, you take 23 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Here I am thinking it's like, oh, I can use like wild shape and catch him so he doesn't take fall damage, but no, he's gonna hit the ground before, probably.
iTunes. Yes, thank you.
Actually, how far do you fall in? Oh, you fall all the way and around. Okay.
What's that?
Well, he was in the air, so I'm like, oh, maybe I can wild shape and catch him, but he goes before me, and he's gonna hit the ground beforehand.
Yeah.
So how does that work with falling like that? Like, when do I just fall on my next turn?
That's pretty much the way I was going to do it, because all of this, from that happening, all of this is one turn, technically. Because that happened at the top of the round, so...
Yeah. So can I, like, take an action to do anything about it, or am I just kind of fucked?
You'll have a chance to take an action on your turn. If by the end of your turn, you haven't been able to... If by the end of your turn, nobody has been able to do anything about it, then you will hit the ground.
Okay.
Okay, I got you, buzz. Is it my turn?
Yep. Oh, yeah, sorry. It attacked Ravo, and now it is your turn, Huba.
Alright. I'll go ahead and fly up. Owen! I think that's his name, yeah. And I'll pull out my Cly Lyre as I am flying, and while I make contact with him, I strum a chord, and kind of put my back against his, and all of a sudden, I'll describe how I want this effect to look.
All right.
Just some light wings just sprout from your back, and you have you know how to use them, so you can now fly.
You are my guardian angel.
And then while you're up here, while I'm up here, I'll go ahead and do a second strum with to cast what's it called? Bardic Inspiration on you.
Okay.
Yep.
And I put 30 feet for both of you guys because I'm imagining you kind of caught him halfway through. So that's where you guys sit. You're 30 feet in the air at the moment.
Okay. And so, go get him, Tiger.
All right. If that does your turn, you can go ahead and click end turn. All right, so now it's this creature's turn. So it's gonna step over here. Or something. It's gonna step here, and you're gonna see each a tentacle each goes out towards Ravo and Wabu, and the mouth lunges towards Lowell.
Oh dear. I'm in danger.
All right, that was gonna be against Ravo. Sorry. Wabu.
Yep, that's good.
Whoops. Ignore that one.
What?
I accidentally rolled a crit on that one. No, sorry. That's not fair. I'm going to take a 2 and a 5. So I'm going to subtract 10 from the previous one. So you take...
Fucking double 6, Jesus.
Take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I need you to roll a strength or a dexterity saving throw.
Well, I'm about ready to drop my concentration again. From what I saw what it did to Wabu.
Well, that was a crit, remember.
No, I mean
Before
from the
anything
other
happens
turn.
here,
Okay.
I have a thing. I'm gonna use Dark One's own luck.
Okay.
Just use it.
Okay. You're going to use that now. That you add 10, so you actually had a 15. That does save. So you are not
Yeah.
grappled.
Okay.
And then the last bite for Lowell. That is not going to hit.
Holy shit, we've done it.
All right, Ravo, you're up.
Oh, good. I am going to teleport. To there.
1 second. So you attempt to activate your teleportation, but you cannot teleport for some reason.
Come on back.
Okay. Is there any... I mean, because it's the Blessing of the Raven Queen, is it technically not a teleport? Or is it? Like, it's not like a spell I'm casting.
You cannot teleport.
Okay.
That's all I can really say. I'm going to say
Okay,
that your
no.
blessing is a teleportation. So
It does say teleport.
Yep.
I was just double checking to
Yep.
say it, see if it.
yeah, it doesn't say you can't cast a spell. It says you can't teleport.
Yeah, I just didn't know if it's specifically in my thing. It said
Yeah.
teleport, and it does. Okay. Well,
There you go.
that sucks.
There goes my plan, too.
I don't really give a shit about the teleport. It gave me resistance to all damage, though. Which would have been nice. Well, I guess. Oh, I'm fucked. I will bonus action second wind. So that is 1d10 plus 2. Points back.
Not bad.
It will help. I am going to move to up there. I'm assuming you'll take an attack of opportunity.
It will. Yep. Ooh,
Woo!
that was
Doesn't hit.
almost a nat 20. I think that's like the sixth one that was on a 20 and rolled to a 2.
Yeah. And I will take some shots at it
Okay.
with lightning damage again. Attack.
That will miss.
Cool.
And that will also miss.
Cool. I'm gonna sit in the corner and pray I don't die.
All right. That brings us to the little dog-like creature, who is going to run up here and attack Lowell. And it's going to lunge at you with a claw. And that will miss. And then it's going to attempt to bite you.
That'll hit. Oh,
That's going to be 4 piercing damage and 20 force damage.
to do math.
These things are.
And so half of that is, oh dear, that is quite the saving throw.
You
I will
save?
add... was it 10 or half damage?
So it would be. Wait, what? Oh, yeah. So you would have needed a 14 or higher. You got it. You're good.
Right.
Yep. So you do save. And at the end of that creature's turn, the big creature goes invisible again. That brings us to Owen, who now has the fly ability.
That is 60 feet, correct?
Bring down that hand of death.
Is that what it said? You get 60 feet?
Yeah, target gains flying speed of 60 feet for the duration.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna try and save these guys before they get wiped out.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly down to this bad Larry here.
Are you coming down to the ground?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just take the height off of you.
And as I am swooping down, I am gonna go ahead and do a Sunforger attack
Okay.
with advantage, right? Because it's.
Technically, yeah, with advantage because you're flanking.
I'm just gonna do those because I forgot.
Yep.
All right. All right. Do a damage roll. I'm gonna re-roll that because that was garbage. I can for my savage attack. Much better. And then I'm gonna do a level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay, another 18.
And then I'm gonna do. He's still up, right?
Still up.
Second attack with advantage, which do I need it?
No, you hit. I mean, you can roll to see if you crit.
Ah. Too late now. Oh, my bad.
You can roll it again, see if you would have crit.
You can just roll a d20 and see.
Wasn't it? Okay.
Nope.
So the 9 stands.
9 stands.
And then fuck this guy in particular for another level 2.
All right.
This is definitely a burn everything scenario I'm feeling.
Yes.
Okay, another
For
12.
another 12.
As you like hack and smash away at this guy, like you can tell it's definitely armored, and it is taking your blows very well. It's starting to look a little bit beat up, but still looks very strong.
It's unfortunate. Well, I'll end that turn.
All right, that brings us to Lowell.
What the hell?
Is the anti-teleportation still going?
It is.
Lol, since you're within 10 feet of me, you get advantage on saving throws. +3. Or not advantage, excuse me, you get a +3 modifier. Just, heads up.
Do attacks on opportunity, so I guess I'll just activate Call Lightning on. It's everything within 5 feet. I can't hit the thing right next to me. Without blasting everyone else, so I guess I'll just hit the big guy I can see.
Okay. That's a dex saving throw, right?
Yeah.
It did not save, so it takes 23 lightning damage. Okay.
And I'm not feeling like taking an attack of opportunities, so I guess we'll do that until we just fall over next turn.
All right. So this creature is going to run up here, run underneath Huba, come up behind Owen, and it's going to start lashing out at you. So you see two tentacles from its back reach around and go for it. You know, see, these are disadvantaged, right? Because you got protection.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, first
But does it
tentacle.
cancel out because I'm technically flanked?
You know what? You're right. Either way, neither of those would have hit.
Okay.
So the second tentacle
Not
also does not hit. And then its many-toothed mouth reaches out towards you in an attempt to bite you.
This is the bad one. That does not hit.
And okay, that will end its turn. And then, as that happens, you see a large creature just all of a sudden appear from right here. And it's going to try and bite Owen as well.
Jesus.
Got a lot of health. God damn.
Well, it's that protection, the
Oh my god.
advantage.
Today has been so many twos. Like, an
Save that
unbelievable
energy
amount of
for
twos.
me, bro.
Alright. Wabu, you are up. Oh, wait, no, sorry. I forgot. Top of the round. I gotta do something real quick.
No, you don't.
While he's,
You don't have to do it.
You could just.
while he's doing that, just a reminder
Pew.
that this is out there for Lo and Owen. You guys could use it at any point.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah,
Now it's your
I
turn,
had,
Wabu.
Haven't had one where it's like, that might make the difference.
No, he went invisible.
Yep, big guy went invisible.
Alright, I'm gonna start blasting. Blasting this guy.
Okay.
We gotta get something off the board.
I mean, none of these guys have, like, hit any of you. This is absurd.
No, I've taken some damage.
Tell that to my half HP.
Yeah, same.
I think you have had a total of 3 hits against you.
And they all fucking hurt.
So you're going against a small guy?
Yep.
Okay, they both hit.
And they were all the big attack against the squishies.
Oh,
Nice.
that's what we need.
Alright, so a total of 33.
Damn, I think it's hard. You guys do so much more damage than me.
I think.
I mean,
also
bards, in
over here.
by nature, are sort of support characters, right? Usually.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So as you ran away, this creature is... It hadn't moved, it was still right here, and you walked out of its tentacle range, so it's going to take a hit at you, and it's going to be at advantage because it was invisible.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's gonna hit.
I think that's going to hit.
No.
Oh, that's a lot
That's-
of dice.
18 bludgeoning damage, and go ahead and make a strength or dexterity saving throw
That's for lol.
for Wabu.
Oh, for Wabu.
Yep.
Oh shit. How? That's a hell of a tentacle.
Okay, you're good. So you can move.
Okay. I mean, I'm where I want to be. So just
Yep. All right, Huba, you are up.
Yep. Fuck, I'm already concentrating on the fly spell. Unless you don't need it anymore, Owen.
He is on the ground.
I am on the ground. Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
on the ground.
Good.
Does this thing look like it's using its tentacles to walk every time? Like, is it supporting itself on its tentacles?
Not really. No.
Kind of just floating?
It kind of just like lurches around. You can't really tell.
Alright. Well, in that case, Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Shatter. Get my little thingamajiggy out. Yeah, but cast Shatter here. Just hit that guy.
Alright, what does Shatter do?
Yeah, I'm pulling it up. And so this guy, Shatter, cast spell. Oh, it already gives me a fucking sickle.
Alright, a sudden loud ringing noise painfully intense erupts from a point of your choice within range. Each creature within 10 feet must make a con saving throw. Takes 3d8 thunder damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. A creature made of inorganic material such as stone, crystal, or metal. It is not made of those. A non-magical object. Okay. So go ahead and roll your damage. I'll do a Constitution saving throw. I'm just going to go ahead and delete those because we don't need them now. Okay, 12. It does save, so it takes 6. Okay.
Okay, who needs it? Who's been getting fucking beat up here?
I think it's mostly Lol and Wabu.
Yeah, Wabu. Probably not feeling too good.
Alright, I'm still 30 feet up, so I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. I'm gonna target Wabu here. Cast Healing Word as a bonus. Can I?
If it's a spell, no. If it's a cantrip, yes.
Yeah, nope. Well, fuck. I'm gonna rage.
Man.
Okay. Just keep in mind if you don't get hit or do damage next turn. Well, how does that work? If you rage now and then end your turn?
I just keep raging for 10 rounds. And then I lose any concentration, so I won't be able to fly anymore. I don't think Bardic Inspiration's a concentration. It is not. So those stay.
So it says your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn or taken damage since then. So I think you're okay. Well,
Since your last turn, yeah.
Yeah. I'll say it's okay. Yeah, you can rage, and you'll still be raging at the beginning of your next turn.
Okay.
It makes sense. It's not just 10 rounds. It's 10 rounds if you continuously deal damage or take damage.
All right. Yep. I whip out my axe and just scream.
As you're 30 feet up. All right.
Yep. I look like fucking Goku up there.
All right.
Oh shit! Hold on. Almost forgot. I have Path of the Wild Magic.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and roll your D8.
Something
A
cool.
7. Flowers and vines temporarily grow around you until your rage ends. The ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies. So you just kind of like manifest a ball of vines and flowers midair. So not so useful at the moment, but if you land, yeah. So if you're done, you can go ahead and end turn.
Fucking hippie bullshit.
All right, so it's now the big creature's turn. So it's going to go ahead and swing a tentacle, each at Owen and Lowell. So the first one will be for Lowell. 16.
That hits.
So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to roll a saving throw. Or a strength or dexterity saving throw. And yeah, I think you get +3 to that, right?
+3.
Yep.
See if that works.
Yep. You are good. The next one is at Owen. It is not at disadvantage because you are currently flanked.
Yep.
Okay, this
What
also in
is-
the meantime.
Either of those wouldn't have hit.
Oh, yeah. I gotcha. That was... Yeah. Alright. Am I doing the right thing here? Yeah, this is the attack against Owen. Okay. That will hit. So you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to roll a strength or dexterity saving throw.
10 points bludgeoning.
Yes.
And you said it was dex or strength?
Yep.
Okay, well then definitely strength.
Okay. Yep, you save.
Outstanding.
And it's going to go ahead. It's mad that you saved against it, so it's going to go ahead and try and bite you. And that's going to miss. Okay. And that will end its turn. So that's Ravo.
Well, the guy that's in between Owen and Lowell,
Yep.
I'm gonna start shooting at.
Okay.
Lightning damage as well. For if I do hit.
That'll hit.
I am going to use.
How much of that was lightning? 4?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm going to. No, I'll keep it. Never mind. Shoot another one at it.
Okay. And that will miss.
Okay.
So you notice as you shoot your lightning arrow at it, the arrow hits, but the lightning kind of like seems to like fizzle along its armor and doesn't really touch any skin, almost like it's not very effective against it.
Okay. I'm gonna move there. And don't think I can do anything else. Yeah. That will be my turn.
Okay. So that'll bring us to that dog-like creature in the middle, who is going to... yeah. So it's going to go ahead and try and claw Lowell.
And that's a hit.
That'll hit. It's a very low roll, so you take 10 damage. 4 slashing, 2 force, and then some bonus. So, alright, and then it's also going to attempt to... Oh. So you see its tongue shoot out, and hold on. No, that won't work. All right, yeah. So you see his tongue shoot out, and it tries to wrap around Lowell.
And that's a hit.
You take 15 points of damage, 10 of which is acid.
And I am down.
All right, and that will end its turn. And then before Owen can go, the big creature is going to attempt to bite Owen.
That's a
And
miss.
That's going to miss. Okay. That will do its turn. All right, Owen, you're up.
All right. So this is the thing that I discovered on my character sheet that I had to look up. There's something called Harness Divine Power that I can use twice between long rests. And
Okay.
essentially what I do is I use it, I burn my feature, the Channel Divinity, and I can replenish a spell slot.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
Sure.
Because I'm all burned out. And I'm going to restore a level 2 spell slot. And then I'm just going to hit this big tentacly thing because I'm wary of what's happening to that dog. Maybe somebody else will be best suited to kill that. So yeah, Sunforger, smash.
Sunsforger will smash.
Damage,
Okay.
good enough. Give me my level 2 that I just created for a Divine Smite. Another
Nice.
17.
Okay, nice.
And then I'm going to do another hammer whack, which is not going to hit.
So that one will miss.
Can I Bardic Inspiration, please?
That gives you a D4
Is it a D4?
1d6.
or a D6.
Never mind. JK. Okay.
Let me.
Then I guess that's my turn.
I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. So at the end of your turn, this creature is going to attempt to bite you again.
Jesus. The tentacly one or the
Technically one. It will hit.
yeah.
We take 25 points of piercing damage.
Holy shit.
And that was a death saving throw from Lowell. He has one save. And then at the end of Lowell's turn, that big tentacly creature is going to boop, pop over right here. So now it is the creature behind Owen. It's its turn. So it is going to attempt to tentacle you. That's gonna miss. Second tentacle comes around.
God fucking damn it.
That's gonna hit. That's gonna be 9. Oops, hold on 1 second. I forgot to roll it as a crit, so let me just do some calcs real quick. That would have been 6 instead of 7, so I'll take 1 off. So it's 17 points of damage. And go ahead and roll a strength, or I guess do strength saving throw.
Wow. Double 1.
So you are grappled.
You want to try using your dice? Or will it not matter?
At that level, I don't think it's going to matter.
It could matter. If you want to try.
Even if it's a natural 1, you can be pushed.
I'm
over.
gonna save it.
Okay. So while you are grappled, the creature is going to run up here and attempt to help this other creature. And so it's going to kind of drag you with it.
Goddamn.
And that will end its turn. And that will bring us to Wabu. Oh, sorry. Top of the order. It's just those, right? It's going to teleport this creature up here. Okay. Now it's Wabu.
I guess I'm just gonna start blasting that guy.
Okay. They both hit.
Alright, here's the first one.
Maximum damage. Very nice.
Still have heck.
Yep. So you can roll your d6, so a total of 21.
Second hit.
That will not hit.
I already rolled for damage.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yep.
I mean, I already rolled it.
Yeah. That is your damage. Go ahead and roll your d6 for an extra 4, so that's a total of 17. Okay. The creature is definitely looking quite rough.
I'm not gonna move.
Okay. That'll bring us to Huba.
I'm gonna swoop down right here. My axe wielded in both hands underneath me, and I'll kind of, as I'm swoop down, drag it on the floor, and go ahead and recklessly attack this guy.
The big guy? Okay. Reckless gives you advantage.
Yeah. And I roll for... I think that's a 1d10 I have to roll for.
Just go ahead and roll your attacking roll first.
That's right.
Make sure you hit. Okay, you do hit.
I'm in rage, though. I'm supposed to add +2 to this?
+2, yeah.
It should be +4 with my barbarian. But it only gives me +2, so it should be 6.
That should be 6?
Yeah.
Okay, that is enough. That creature goes down.
Thank fucking God.
Ooh, can I just... Yeah, he just like cleaves in two as I... swoop
Yeah,
down.
you can describe it, how it happens.
Yeah, as I drag this axe, spark comes up, and you see this axe just cleave upwards and cleaving this creature in two. And you see, and I just let out a fucking like falcon hawk screech as it like in a bloody roar with my all-consuming 6 damage. Yes. Good.
It was enough.
Killed. It doesn't matter.
It was enough, yep. Okay.
That'll be it. That's all. I don't think I have a second attack, so I think that's all I can do.
Yeah, I think you're 4 and 4, so you don't have the extra attack right now. All right, Ravo, you're up.
Great. Am I'm still in the range of this one, right?
You have to find out.
Well, he's been attacking at range.
Yes, you are still in range. Yep.
So, longbow will be at disadvantage because I'm in melee with another creature, correct? Even if I don't shoot at him?
You're not technically in melee.
Okay.
Is that your melee?
Yeah, how does...
Or is it the creature's melee?
I'm pretty sure. Well, it would be your melee. I think.
That's what I was thinking. So I think you're good.
Okay.
Let me see.
Guys, I sold my sword before I should have done it.
Let me just check real quick. So this looks like you only have disadvantage on a ranged attack if you're within 5 feet.
Okay, perfect.
Yep, so you are not within 5 feet.
Cool. Well, in that case, I am going to shoot at this little fucker.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay. I will do... Let's see. I will do cold damage.
Right. In the future, if you're going to change, just call it out before you do your attack roll. I know it seems minor, but...
The damage type?
Yeah. Just because, in my mind, I have it like, you think about the one that you want, and then you pull it out, and then you attack.
Oh, okay.
And it may or may not matter in the future. I'm not really sure, but just...
okay, yeah. No, that's fine.
For flair, I guess.
D6, yeah. And 5 of that is cold.
Okay.
And I'll shoot again.
Okay. That will miss.
Okay. I'm gonna stay put. So that'll be my turn.
Okay. So that'll bring us to that little dog-like creature.
And did the cold damage look like it hurt? Like it hit?
Also, weirdly enough, it looked like it kind of stayed on the outside of the armor and didn't touch any flesh.
Okay.
So this creature is actually going to run up to you and attempt to bite you. Yeah. Okay. Then it's also going to attempt to claw you.
That will miss.
Okay. Well, then that will end its turn, so now we're on Owen.
So, just to clarify, right? Grapple doesn't give me disadvantage on anything like that. It just
No,
means
you can't move, and if you want to break free, then
it's an action.
Actually, does it give you disadvantage on attacks?
I didn't see it when I was looking up earlier.
You know what? Let me just do this. I don't believe it does. I just want to make sure. So your speed is 0. The grappler can drag you when it moves. And you have disadvantage on attack rolls against any target other than the grappler.
So it's fine for...
As long as you're attacking that guy, you're fine. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you for the clarification. Then, if that's the case, I'm not even going to try and get out. I'm just swinging at this thing's... I don't even know what. Maybe it's snout.
Does he have advantage with Huba?
Because he's grappled,
Or-
I'm going to say no.
Say no.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Jesus. 3 in a row? Are you kidding me? All right, well, I'm going to try and do my second attack.
All right.
What are the odds of that? That's insane.
That will hit.
And I'm going to re-roll for
Okay.
Savage attack.
Yep.
Not great.
And it went down.
Let me double check Savage attack. Just 1 second.
Yeah. It'll be an extra 2 points whenever you're done checking that.
Yeah. Once per turn, when you roll damage for a melee weapon attack, you can re-roll the weapon's damage dice and use either total. You can
Use either. Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. Good to know.
So,
Okay. That end your turn?
yes. Sorry about that. Don't
It's all right.
that.
All right, Lowell.
Oh, time to just hit the death saving throw button.
Yep. Do it up. 1 fail.
Not a 1.
1 and 1. He could die next turn.
Yeah, I should probably pick him up.
So that's the big creature's turn. So it's going to swing a tentacle out at Huba.
I used lucky.
Or when an attack. Okay. So second roll for that.
That'll still fucking hit.
Also
Right.
hits. All right. So that will be 10 points of damage, bludgeoning and piercing, and go ahead and make a strength or dexterity saving throw, your choice.
Yep, let me take my 10 points of damage. I have advantage on dex saving throws. So I will do that. Alright.
Okay, so you are not grappled. So it's actually going to swing at you again with that same tentacle. And that one will miss. So tired of you dodging all of its attacks, it's going to swing its mouth towards you and attempt to bite you. 18.
Does not hit.
That does not hit?
Does not.
Okay.
Actually, no, hold on, you get advantage. I'm in reckless right now. Sorry, just keeping it.
Oh, okay. Then I will redo the previous tentacle attack first.
Yeah, just keeping it fair.
Yeah. Nope, I appreciate that. Alright, so that one doesn't hit as well. And then the bite did not, so I'll do the bite again. And the bite will also not hit. Okay, we're good. No, I appreciate that, though. And that will end its turn. And now at the top of the round, this creature goes invisible because Owen is with it. Owen is also now invisible.
What?
Uh-oh. I am stepping away to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. Does everybody want to take a quick break? Top of the round might be a good time.
Yeah, I'm good for that.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, we'll take a quick 5-10 minute break. Get some water. Go to the bathroom. Whatever.
All right.
Since Tyler's not here, I'm gonna say this. It would make quite an interesting story arc or little exhibition arc if he disappeared and ran off with you. And we would have to, essentially find its lair and try to save you or something. That'd be fun.
I am very near death, so
I'm closer.
yeah. Wait, how many saves do you have? How many
One
death
and
rolls?
one.
Okay, 1 and 1.
My turn's about to come up, so I was gonna just end my rage and try to swoop down, try to save you.
So not only did he, make me invisible, he also turned my visibility to 0.
Oh,
So I can't see anything.
All right, who are we missing?
I'm back. I think maybe Maddie. He's still muted.
Mm-hmm. Chris, you back? Nope, maybe we're missing Chris too.
Alright, I'm back.
All right, got Chris. Still no matter yet.
I don't believe so.
Nope. He's usually one of the first back.
While we wait, I have this other friend or other D&D group that I ended up joining, and he has his layout for what's this called, Foundry.
Yeah.
And it has a bunch of like mods on it that make for like convenience.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you want me to ask him for the file so you can upload it and use his.
Is it just like
It gives me-
different mods that he has downloaded?
Yeah, one of them has like the a bar that basically your character sheet, but it's like a little bar along the top corner, and it's super useful for just doing things. So you don't need to keep your character sheet up to do anything. You just use the bar, and it has all your spells and your attacks and inventory, and has like a drop-down menu that you can just kind of click and use.
I mean, you have that available to you now with the hotbar on the bottom. You have like
That's what I use mostly.
yeah, you have 5 tiers of hotbar pages.
Yeah.
If you want to use it.
Ty, I've been messing around with Foundry,
Yep.
and I found one module that might be actually really, really useful. It's called like Dice Tray,
Okay.
and where like you type your messages and stuff in, it just literally puts in a little like UI system for rolling different sided dice, so you don't have to type it in. It's super useful if you're interested.
That might be worthwhile. I have to be careful about doing a lot of mods because a lot of them are for Foundry version 11, and I have Foundry version 10, and we're playing on 10 because that's what we started on. I tried to upgrade to 11 once, and erased literally everything, and it was just by some random means of fortune that I was able to get our game back. So the upgrade from 10 to 11 doesn't work very well, and so a lot of the mods, they require the new version. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
but I don't
I
know
just thought I'd throw it
if
out
I haven't really looked at any different mods in a while. So all right, everybody ready to keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we are at the top of the order with Wabu.
Gonna take a small risk. I'm gonna move myself over to Lowell. And I am going to force feed him a potion of healing.
Okay.
I'm assuming he rolls for that. I don't know.
Either one doesn't really matter.
All right, I guess I'll roll.
Technically, it's got the same odds to be the same number no matter who rolls it, so if you feel like you'd rather roll it for yourself, then you can. If you'd rather the other person, that's fine too. All right, Lowell, you are now conscious again. Still prone, but you are conscious.
Huzzah.
Not dead yet, but that's coming.
Imminent.
Huh?
Imminent.
Yeah. Is that an action?
I always forget. I think so.
I believe it is.
I thought it was half your. Wait.
It takes an action to drink a potion or to give it to another person. So yeah. Yep, it was an action. So you still have your bonus action.
With my bonus action, I'm actually going to transfer my hex over to the only guy I can see.
Oh yeah, it did come off the main creature. Yep. And hex is only gives you something, right? It doesn't give anybody else
Right.
anything. Okay, gotcha.
Nope. It's a selfish spell.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all I got then.
Okay,
I
Uba.
don't know. It keeps telling me I don't have permission to end my turn, but
But
it
you
still ends my
you
turn.
still end it. I don't know. There's definitely some oddities about Foundry.
Yeah.
This out, so I'm gonna lock my eyes with this character here. And I just run towards it.
Okay.
Attack.
As you step over there, this creature rematerializes with Owen in tow. Is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
Cool.
It will be at advantage because it was invisible.
I can see.
And that will hit. So you take 15 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Okay, you are good.
Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and swing my axe at this guy recklessly.
All right. Oh, I forgot that was at advantage. It was already at advantage because he was invisible. Never mind. Yep.
Like double it. Okay.
Recklessly attacking. Got it.
Yeah, recklessly attacking.
So you have advantage.
Oh, crap. Damage.
Is that your
That
second
will
double
hit.
12s?
Okay.
Maybe.
I think last round or something he had double 12s.
Again, add extra
Add
2 on
two. Okay, so that's 7 total. All right. It is very injured, but it is still standing.
that. And I end my rage with my bonus action.
Okay.
That is it.
Go ahead and end your turn. There you go. Ravo, you're up.
Let's see. Can I teleport now?
No.
Really? Okay. In that case.
Hold on, real quick. Huba, is your axe is not magical, right?
not. It's just a
Just
standard.
a regular. Okay.
Wow.
That is what I thought. Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. I am going to step that way.
As you do, that creature is going to take an attack of opportunity on you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That will hit. That's a lot of dice.
It is
Roll the
28 points of piercing and force damage.
28. Ouch. Okay. Well, I am going to try to put an arrow in its face.
Okay. That'll hit. Which one are you
I'll
using
do.
for this?
Yeah, I'll stay with cold because
Okay.
I didn't.
Does doing the attack of opportunity pull it out of invisible?
Yeah.
Four
Any
has
attack
cold.
when you're invisible brings you out of invisible.
Just to show the token on the map again.
It is showing.
Alright, the other thing's dead.
The big one is dead, yes. And that little dog-like creature is now also dead.
Let's go. Arrow down its mouth. Okay, then I'm gonna shoot at the big guy.
Okay. That will hit.
Okay. And 4 is cold. Matters.
Oh, okay.
And I will use the rest of my movement to. Oh, that's not what I want. Let's pop up there. And that will be my turn.
All right. And as that creature dies, you kind of feel like a magical suppression veil lift, and you feel like you can probably teleport again. Owen, you are up. Owen, you are muted. I'm assuming you're
So I am.
attacking. that
Holy
will miss.
shit. I am starting to doubt that these
You need to
rolls
get-
are random. I think there's some sort of computer voodoo happening.
Dude,
I'm telling you, he's got a god dice on.
no, like I have rolled a lot of 2s tonight. I
You're-
think it's a programming issue.
Alright.
If I'm honest.
Alright.
You're just trying to throw us off, I think.
No, I've rolled so many 2s tonight. It's ridiculous.
Just use the bardic dice just to fucking at least do
I
some damage.
mean, I guess it's a D6, right? Right? 1d6 off of that 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
That will hit.
All right, there we go. There's something.
Yeah.
That's what it's for. And I might as well roll damage again,
Mhm.
just for the funsies. Oh shit, where is it? My bad, guys. I'm sorry.
You're good.
Take a minute. I almost rolled attack again. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with the 10 damage,
Makes sense.
and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Hold on. It needs to take a Constitution saving throw. Let me check. Yeah, Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC.
For what?
Or it takes 5 damage because that's what Owen rolled.
Wait, what?
The motive potential gives it anytime you do if he does an attack roll with it, the whatever he rolled.
Yeah.
So he rolled a 5. The creature has to take anything within 5 feet of it has to take of my choice has to take a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC, or
Gotcha.
take thunder damage equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration die.
Gotcha.
What is spell save DC?
It was 27. I'm pretty sure he's good.
Okay. Yeah, he's probably good.
Yeah, it was a nat 20. Sorry. Of
Uh,
all the
you
things
know
to
what?
roll nat 20s on.
Hold on.
Hey,
Hold on.
waste one for that.
Hold on.
Wabu doesn't need another one.
I exist. I'm going to move up, and the one thing left, I'm going to cast Blight on.
Okay.
So as long as it's not a plan, it's just DC 16 or take half. Well, DC 16 to take half Constitution.
Maybe you're nat 1.
And I rolled 2 1s on that?
Very nice, very nice.
That's a level 4 spell slot, but you know what? Oh well. Terrible damage roll for an 8d8.
Alright, it is now the creature's turn. So it is going to attempt to grab Wabu with a tentacle.
Actually, it's not terrible.
That misses, so it's going to attempt to grab him again. That will also miss. So it's going to step over here, drag Owen with him, and attempt to take a bite out of Huba.
Got my lucky ability queued up. So,
And that will miss. That will end the turn. Moving on to Wabu.
I gonna use my bonus action to transfer Hex over to this guy.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna cast Hold Monster on him.
Okay.
And it's on my staff, so I can't.
Oh, you don't want to give us the bubble of
I can
text?
do that.
Everybody
Let's
loves
do
it. Everybody loves it. There it is. There it is.
So yes, I'm using that on him.
All right, wisdom saving throw. There's a 2 again. There we go with the 2s. I don't think I've rolled any 3s. I've only rolled 2s. Or 1s. I've rolled a lot of 1s too. But alright, so it is paralyzed.
That's my turn.
Alright, Huba, you're up. Owen can no longer get out. He's now in a paralyzed tentacle.
and cantrip, cast Vicious Mockery on the dude.
Alright.
Oops, press this was.
Mm,
Nice
so
little,
a
little
wisdom
1d4.
wisdom saving throw.
Little bitch attack. Alright, yo, hear me yell. Your mom can't play golf or something like that.
Very nice, very nice.
Alright, and then you take 4 damage.
4 psychic damage, okay.
Okay, and I'll go ahead and cast Healing Word on. I think Owen's been taking quite a bit of the beating, so I'll use it on him. I'll do it at the second level. Nah, keep it at first level. Got plenty of those.
He doesn't need that much healing, right?
How's that?
Yeah, that is. Oh god, that's fucking gross. Oh, that's
6.
cool. Put in nothing. Alright, that'll be it.
All right.
Moving on to Ravo.
Well, no surprise to no one. I'm gonna shoot it with an arrow. I'll do
Blast.
no necrotic damage
Okay.
if I hit.
That misses.
Try again.
That hits.
Oh my god.
It's a big creature. Hard to miss.
And yet I've done it. 5 necrotic. If
Okay.
it matters. And I'm just gonna stay put, so that'll be that.
All right, Owen, you're up. Held in its grasp. What do you do?
I'm gonna keep swinging away. Like, fuck
Right.
this thing.
It's paralyzed anyway, so
Uh,
yeah, go for it.
Would that give anybody advantage?
It might, but
I'm
because
assuming
he's
that didn't hit.
because he's grappled, no, that did not hit. I won't give him advantage. I just won't make him have disadvantage. That one will hit.
That one will hit. There we go.
All right. Tell me how it happens.
So I'm wrapped up in his tentacle, and I raise my hammer in my hand and swing it down, and his face turns into a jelly as radiant light pours from the tip of the hammer to obliterate this little fucker's face.
Very nice.
And I am released from its grasp, and I gently fall back to the ground.
With that, you guys survived another battle.
Barely.
Very loose term.
Only one of you went down.
I was damn close.
I had
Bye-bye.
4 life.
Yeah, a lot of you were very close.
I mean, if you don't want to DM anymore, just say that.
I didn't kill you, did I? If I didn't want to DM, I just make you fight like a couple red dragons.
You guys, that battle was pretty rough. Whatever the fuck those things were. Yeah.
I'm thinking
You
we
guys
should
are-
take a rest, yeah?
I would love a rest.
Well, we can either short rest here, take a break, take a knee, or they kind of boarded us up, so we can try to find a safe spot to take a long rest.
I could really use some extra reps, maybe a good sleep. I am exhausted. Is there any way we can make camp somewhere?
Yeah, we can kind of try to backtrack and find somewhere safe to. So like, maybe back in this room here where there was light. You know, there's like a campfire there.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Go for
We could take turns doing some watches.
watches, yeah.
Before we head out, can I take a look at that like weird dog thing, like his armor that he had on? Does it
Sure.
look like anything I can pry off, or?
It's definitely a part of the creature. It's not like extra armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some band-aiding to myself in the meantime.
Can I like cut out some teeth from this?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Taking some teeth.
Sure, take some teeth. So if you want the teeth, let me.
Not really, just want one
I'm just trying to get you the name.
from each.
Yeah, I'm doing the same.
Big guy and the other big guy.
So this was the name of the really big guy, the one that was teleporting everywhere, going invisible.
Does he have teeth as well?
He had some
assuming.
teeth. Yep.
Oh, he bit me.
Yep.
No.
Motherfucker got teeth.
This was the other big guy that was the last one to die, who actually was not the strongest or even second strongest one there.
That's okay, he was big.
Oops, not that. And this was the name of that little small dog creature who was actually the second strongest one there. And his tongue, by the way, has a 30-foot range on it.
Ew.
Yeah.
Pretty gross.
And he's the one that was preventing you from teleporting.
He his teeth hurt a lot.
Yes. He had a very strong bite. I mean, if you think about it, his mouth is just like a ring of teeth, and they all just meant to
I
take
was-
chunks out.
Less of a fan of the Balhalonoth bite.
The Balhanoth was a little bit tougher. Hit a little bit harder.
Motherfucker took 37 out.
He did
One
crit,
try.
though.
Yeah, that was a
That was a
scary
crit.
first attack.
37.
Yeah. The
Was not a
Caneloth,
fan of yes.
the Caneloth, he did a lot of force damage when he bit. Well, really, when he did any attack, he did a lot of force damage.
You said this is a pit right here, right?
It is, yep. There's kind of a stone in the middle of it.
Is there anything else of note as I'm like pulling teeth out, like on the carcasses?
They are all just fleshy creatures.
Can I look into this pit, see if I notice anything?
I go ahead and do a perception or investigation check.
Lie down there. Hit.
I perceive nothing.
Nothing really of note. I mean, it's definitely a pit of dirt, and there's rocks everywhere, a big rock in the middle. But nothing really, to note coming out of there.
I'm just trying to make myself not dead.
I actually vote we go ahead and just do a short rest for now and just see venture a little bit further ahead and see if we can find any survivors. I don't want anything bad happening to them while we're, if they're in dire need, sleeping might not be a great time to sleep,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. At least push
Yeah.
forward a little bit.
Sure.
So can we take a short rest here?
Yep, you could take a short rest.
And then I'll go ahead and cast Song of Rest.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where they pepper spell slots on short.
I just use all my.
I saw that. It's like, that's a lot of orange dice in there.
I'm almost.
I used
all the
quite a
way
few of
here.
mine.
What about Owen? Is he gonna use all of his too?
Yeah. Did that not do it?
The dice?
Oh, okay.
You
My
have to
bad.
roll the dice
Didn't-
yourself.
yeah,
Find your level.
Wait,
Oh,
which one?
get back a level 4 spell slot.
I can do that.
Oh, there's the one.
Does that?
There we go. That was a good one.
Big roll.
All right.
Nice.
There we go.
All right, so you guys take a short rest. Nothing of note happened in the hour or so that you were relaxing.
I don't know if anybody still needs it, but I did use a Song of Rest.
So you all get an extra D6, I believe.
Yeah, I'll roll it for everybody. 1d6. Oops, 1d6. Everybody gets an
extra
extra
5.
All right, full health.
Same.
Exactly what I needed.
All right. Go ahead.
Should
I
have
guess
saved
my-
some lower spell slots. Oh well.
Let's venture forward, I guess, gentlemen.
Sliding down a hill.
Yeah.
Owen thought he had wings again.
Yeah. I did the old drag and drop since I was a ways away. Instead of the D-pad.
Anything to note as we're kind of venturing, continuing on?
Mhm. Oh. You can ignore everything from there.
Looks like it's a opening.
This is a dead end.
I know I just reset everything for you, but that's what you see when you get there.
Just a wall.
Yeah, so you look around and it looks like this is where the miners have gotten to currently. This is the end of the tunnel. And you can see like fresh scratch marks. It looks like there's the vein of some whatever material they're chasing down in the tunnel there.
Is there any loose
Oh, Jesus.
loose minerals or like of that stuff they were chasing mining for here?
It looks like. So I guess go ahead and do an investigation check.
Oh, come on. All right, I see nothing.
You see nothing.
We gotta have a tally for one this session.
Everything looks like a rock to you.
God damn it.
What are they even digging? Are they just digging rocks? The answer is no. Anybody else that looks, you could tell that they're just mining iron. It's not a valuable material, it's just a useful material.
Can I knock on this wall to see if oh, never mind. Got it.
You can. Sounds like a solid rock wall to me. And to you.
I have 0 spell slots since my slots only restore on long rests. So somebody's going to need to detect magic. It would be one of the primary magic users.
I have a slot left.
Not me.
Is
I
there
barely know
a
what magic is.
I do still.
That's
All
nothing.
right.
that's nothing.
Sure.
So do we see
Probably
any?
just rock.
We don't notice any like blood spots where miners are, or dead miners laying around.
Nope,
As we-
you don't notice anything over here, and Lowell, your detect magic does not detect any magic.
Nothing.
Taking a shortcut.
It's a wall, all right.
It sure is. Owen's staring at the wall,
Yeah, sorry.
trying to will his way through it.
What's stronger, iron or me?
Hell.
So you're back in that big cave that you had the first fight in, and you no longer feel a pull to go north.
Did we want to try and get in a long rest at all, or not, since we're back this way, or we're still looking for the miners?
I think it might be worth just kind of pushing forward a little bit and just seeing.
I have some.
Oh. I see 3 people.
Are these, from where I can see, human looking?
So you look in this room and you see a bunch of dwarves all kind of huddled together, looking scared.
Oh, we found them.
Are all the monsters gone?
They are. It's safe.
Are you
guys
sure?
okay?
We're so hungry. Please, we've got to get out of this cave.
Yeah, follow us. Let's get out. Is there anybody injured that might need some tending to?
No injuries. Just we couldn't get out. Those monsters they had us trapped in here.
All right, yeah, follow us, please. We got you. The monsters are all taken care of.
Okay.
Before we get going, I'll give them all a good berry.
Oh, thank you. That'll tide us over for another 12 minutes.
Did you just push them all into a wall so they would group
Yes.
up?
Yeah.
I was just sitting there watching it.
It's just easier that way.
No, it makes sense. It just looked funny.
I'll just do this. They're following you.
Okay.
I don't need to make them actually follow you the whole way.
I knew we should have gone that way first. We could have had them help us kill those monsters, not get so jacked up.
No, but you were compelled to go north. It felt so comforting.
I think we came from this way.
Triangle wasn't
Oh, I
there.
remember.
Imagine if you saw it and it was just there.
Trying to not get too ahead.
So
The attempted token movement collides with at least one wall. Love that.
Quit colliding with walls, would you?
I'm trying.
Oh,
Is
it's
this
drunk.
still, imagine this is still barricaded here.
Nope.
Oh, okay. I thought
They-
they boarded up yet.
They had, or did they say that they were gonna board it up after
Yeah,
you? Oh, okay,
they
yeah,
closed the thing.
yeah. Then it would be boarded up still or blocked.
Maybe the
Okay.
miners can help us unboard the.
I'll go ahead and just like kind of slam my, knock with my axe. Hello,
Who's there?
this is the team or the group that went to save the miners. We found them. We killed the monsters. Could you help us out on board this?
Oh, yeah, yes. Great. One moment. We'll have you right out of there. I hear scraping and crashing as they're moving everything out of the way, rocks and stones and whatever else they had thrown to, trap the monsters in there. And before too long, 5-10 minutes later, you can see sunlight again. You can see the familiar face of Barlam Stonefoot watching you.
Yeah, just kind of come out, wings out, and ta-da! And,
All the other miners come out as well, and see handshakes and greetings and back slaps and laughs all around as everybody's happy to see each other again, and they all shake your hand and thank you for rescuing them.
Well, a job well done. Perhaps we should head back to Mirabar and get some rest. We can check in with the marshal?
I think that's who it
So-
was.
Yeah, I think so.
Or general. I can't remember who you actually talked to.
If I remember correct, it was a couple day journey, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it was.
Do we suppose it's safe to make camp outside of or just outside of the mine now that the baddies are gone?
Yeah, I mean the dwarves definitely have a little encampment set up there. Especially since they knew that you were going in, just to make sure that they could help you out if necessary. But they have a little camp there.
yeah, let's go ahead.
Get that good rest.
Drinks are on us.
Huzzah!
Much mirth and merriment for the rest of the day and through the night. Everybody's trading tales of maybe some of the tales are a little exaggerated of how the miners that were trapped in there said they basically fought off all the monsters and maybe a little bit of embellishment on their end, but all in good nature.
Do you not recover all hit dice on a
No.
long rest?
You
Not all
don't.
of them.
What? That's wild.
It's interesting.
I don't think I've ever used enough to.
No, me neither.
So what you're saying is I need to make you use more. Got it.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought we were screwed there for.
It was not looking. If you didn't have like 1,000 ones and twos,
Yeah,
that could have ended very differently.
it definitely could have, yeah.
And 2 turns in, I was just hanging out throwing death saving throws.
It was more than 2 turns in. It took a little bit longer than that one fire giant that smashed you with a rock.
True.
That was just a one shot, full health to 0. Boom. I know this is dumb, but that GIF that I sent back, that GIF reaction, it still gets me every time when I think about it. Just a little ooh. I'm actually surprised you didn't use that staff more.
What is that?
The Staff of Power? Me?
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't use it more.
Making sure I had some charges.
Oh yeah, I sent the Yamcha image.
Getting smashed by a meteor or whatever. Was that the one?
Oh, he's just in the crater from the side of him.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Owen. There I was like, wait a minute. I feel like we just fought the big baddies. Like, I don't think we need a long rest yet here.
Yeah, the problem is like with the paladin is you do need a long rest to recover all of your spell slots, and that's where all the damage comes from.
Yeah.
Especially if you can't get anything other than a 1 on it. That was insane. I kind of want to go back and like. I think it was at least 5. I think I rolled at least 5 ones during that encounter.
I would like to have some stats on that one as well, because I also rolled really low, a lot of them. Like, I found it ridiculous at that very first attack sequence against Huba. 6 times, I didn't roll above a 7. Like, what is going on here? 6 rolls.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I'm not.
You didn't need to roll higher than that.
I set this up to like challenge you guys, and if that's all that's gonna happen, that ain't a challenge. It ended up being pretty good overall.
Pretty good, yeah.
Yep.
I think you did like 79 points of damage just to me.
Yeah, you get hit hard
Yeah,
every
first
time.
Yeah.
You just happened to be right in the way.
I spent half the encounter rolling death saving throws.
Yeah, Lowell took a lot. Owen was down to 4 at one point.
I was down to 12 by the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured I would just keep swinging away instead of like trying to do any healing, and just if I went down, I went down.
If you went limp in his hand, just went. So he picks you back up, gives you a couple points, you start smashing again, still stuck in his tentacle.
Well, I started this fight missing health, so
Yeah.
When you hit me for 37, I was real concerned because that's what I had left. Uh-oh. I better heal.
Yeah. Huba really was the only one that escaped near death. Mostly because he was flying.
The flying helps, yeah.
Yeah.
That was like 2 turns. I was fucking dodging those blows left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I had the concentration up. I used the action next turn to wild shape and start flying. Just dunk down the action for the lightning store effect and just nope in the ground.
I was really disappointed when those fucking wolves disappeared, though. Like, fuck. Are we continuing on, or are we done for the night?
It's up to you guys. If you want to hang here and call it there, or if you want to head back to town.
Let's at least venture back to Mirabar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then go back to the north. I don't remember. I don't think I had a map for Mirabar, did I? No, I did. Okay. Perfect.
Yeah, you had something.
Yeah. There. All your tokens are way up north. Okay. Yep.
The big building in the center was the like town hall,
Yep.
city admin building, correct?
Yep.
How many days since we left would it have been?
It would have been like another day and a half or something. You would have gotten another full rest, or a long rest rather.
Okay.
So
I'm
you
just trying to keep because I have my my leather bracers getting made. They said about a week, so I'm just trying to
Oh yeah.
time out things.
Yeah. So by the time you get back, it probably would have been about, I'll say 5 days.
Okay.
All right. Gonna head back in to the city, walk through. I think we wanted to report into the town hall, right? Or like the main place here.
Yep.
They're the ones who sent us on this quest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have Graham sitting with me, so
Oh, okay.
if you hear anything. I've been trying to keep myself muted just
Oh no, you're good.
don't get a lot of background noise.
So I can't remember who was.
So, I have here that you need to find Marcion Selin Rorim. That's the one that you are trying to get an audience with.
And didn't we talk to like a who was it? Like the guard captain or something that sent us there for the mines?
I think it was the marshal. I don't remember. I didn't have that written down.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else did either, but
Negative.
I did not save.
Yeah.
Nope.
so
Was
It's-
the hallway on the right after we entered?
you're gonna want
yes.
to take it right, but don't. That's what the guard said.
I'm also getting dog attacks, so you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta get our gold for helping the miners too.
Yes.
What did they promise you? I don't remember.
50 gold, I believe.
No, 5,000. Yeah, 5,000.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Shit.
It was definitely 5 silver apiece. He was a rude guy. I remember.
Well, he tried to give us like 10. I think we got it up to 50.
Was that worth 50 gold?
Yeah.
Probably.
Fuck no, I think it was worth
No,
more.
no.
All right. Yeah. Let's go up to the office. Don't turn that right that we want to. Turn that left.
So the secretary is to the left, and then to get to the other one, you had to come out of that office, turn left, and it was down the hall on the right, or something like that. You can easily find them. Are you going to the secretary or the marshal dude?
I'm gonna walk past the We're gonna walk past the secretary and go straight to the
Okay,
marshals. On a quest to get my gold.
gotcha. You walk into the marshal's office. He looks a little surprised to see you. Wait, who are you again?
Hey, first of all, how are you? Nice to see you again. Second, we're the group that you sent to the mines to help out the miners there. There was some trouble. It was a lot more trouble than it was worth.
You actually
hoping you
did.
could
You actually did that?
not without a couple things and bruises, but yeah, we did manage to scrape through.
I'll be honest. I didn't think you were coming back from that one. I just wanted you out of my hair.
Yeah, we didn't either.
Well,
Hey.
Well, what I say? 5 gold before? Is that what it was?
500 gold?
I know it wasn't 500 gold. I'm pretty sure it was 10. That's what we agreed on.
I believe it was
No.
50.
It was 50 gold a piece that we agreed on.
Go ahead and roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Was there not a contract that was signed?
Maybe there was.
I
Do
believe
you-
there was a contract.
Do you remember if there was a contract?
I believe there was a contract signed.
Well, he doesn't seem to remember any contract. Oh, all right. Here's the contract. Yeah, 50 gold. Here. Now, what do you even come here for?
Fuck, well, I'll kind of group huddle. What were we? I don't remember.
We were here to speak to the
head dude.
the governor, the Marcion?
Marcion? Yeah.
And we were hoping to be granted an audience, and so we took care of this favor to essentially gain an admittance to his office.
Okay. Well, you know what? You saved me a bunch. Honestly, you took a lot less money than I was willing to pay out, but let me go talk to him real quick. You might have a couple minutes here, so hold tight. I'll be right back. And he walks out and comes back a couple minutes later.
Before he comes in, are we alone in his office?
As far as you can tell.
Are there any like bags like in the open of gold? Like, did he pull out a pouch and like count gold from it, or?
Where do you get that gold from?
You could do a perception check if you would like.
Absolutely.
I'm also gonna try to loot this fucking place.
Okay. You do not see any bags of gold hanging about.
Do I see anything of value?
There's various trinkets here and there, but nothing that's like exceptional value. You know, like there's like maybe a fine crystal glass over there. Maybe like a gold letter opener. That's about all you can see.
Are there pens on his desk?
No pens, actually.
Are there any like important looking documents like wrapped up somewhere, or?
It's actually surprising. His desk has very little paperwork on it. For someone that seems to be heavily involved in administrative work, you don't see any paperwork.
What would you say you do here?
What is on his desk?
There's a couple candles and then a blank piece of parchment.
This fucking...
Can I like light that piece of parchment on fire? I have the where is that? Opal of the Ildrune. So I just want to like burst it into flames and then quench the flames, so it's just like scorched.
Sure. Yep, you can do that.
All right.
I'm gonna put a piece of paper in his chest drawer. Reverse that.
Oh. All right.
Gotta do something. Fuck this guy.
All right, comes back a couple minutes later. But what the hell? My parchment, man! Now I gotta go get another piece of parchment and make it look like I was doing something all day. Yeah, come with me. Come with me. And he leads you in the hallway and down the hallway a little bit, up a set of stairs. You go upstairs and there's not really a whole lot up there. A couple empty offices, but at the end of the hallway, kind of overlooking the pond. So kind of where you guys are standing, just like one floor up, there's an ornate-looking door. He opens that and says, "The Marcion has agreed to see you. You have 5 minutes." And then closes the door behind you. And you see, at the desk, there's a very stout-looking dwarf, but very noble-looking. For a dwarf who are known to have wild hair and wild beards, it's actually a very well-trimmed beard and well-greased back hair, pulled into a tight ponytail. Noble-looking robes. Not an altogether unpleasant disposition, Seems like he has a friendly face. He says, "Greetings. I was told that you were the ones that helped us with our mine problem. I can't thank you enough."
Yeah, I guess I'll take lead. welcome, good sir. And I'll do kind of a curtsy bow, kind of use my wing to kind of, exaggerate the motion. We're looking to seek an audience with you, and hopefully you can help us.
So he appreciates your courtesy and kind of nods in returns as well. You have my audience now. What can I be of assistance to you?
We are looking for a group called the Harpers. We are told that they reside, or at least have a base in the city. Would you know anything about this?
I have heard of the Harpers, yes. I don't have too many interactions with the Harper Association. They maintain their own allegiance, and we have a couple coordinations with them, but nothing beyond just a couple simple manners.
Would you happen to have a point of contact that we might be able to reach out to who could point us in the right direction?
No, as I said, we don't have too many interactions with them. So unfortunately, I cannot point you in their direction.
Hold on, out of game. Why were we trying to beat this guy? Didn't he know where to? I thought somebody told us he might know where the Harpers are.
I assure you, my good Owlin friend, if somebody told you that, they were most assuredly lying.
I do not have great notes.
Can I do an insight check to see if he's lying?
Sure.
My insight sucks.
You
Does anybody else have better insight?
don't feel 100% confident that everything he's saying is true. You're like 99% confident that everything he's saying is true.
Kind of look around the group, like, anybody else? And chime in.
I was muted there. I'm sorry. I'd like to use a persuasion check just to try to, draw a little bit of information out of him. Just saying that, of course we will cause no trouble with the Harpers. We just simply want some information and would be very appreciative if you'd be willing to put us in touch with a spokesperson.
Can I aid in this by just kind of talking to him? And we are also very capable, as we have proven ourselves, and would be willing to help if there are any outstanding issues the Harpers may be encountering.
Okay. You can either both roll or one person roll with advantage.
I'll give Owen advantage.
Okay.
I'll go advantage, yeah, sure.
I'll go ahead. Hold on, I'll give Owen a little. I don't think he'll need it. Never mind.
So you kind of see a slightly tortured look come over his face. He closes his eyes for a minute. What do you need with the Harpers?
Well, we have heard that there's a potential teleportation that the Harpers may be able to aid us in. So we are looking for passage, as it were.
Okay. It kind of gets like a very like a little bit hunched over, like he's guarding something. Kind of like gets a little bit of a darker furrowed brow. Like, you have done a great service for us restoring the mines. And I need you to swear to absolute secrecy these next words I'm about to speak. Do you swear?
Of course.
Of course.
I swear.
Absolutely.
I'm assuming Lowell swears too. I don't know if he's back yet, but okay. I know the Harpers. I deal with them personally. They do not have any interactions with anybody below me, and this relationship is utterly secret. So you must not tell anybody about this. They do have a teleportation network. They have one here in town, and I can set up a meeting with you with their representative, who will then do what they deem necessary in order to determine whether or not you can use their network. Does this sound agreeable?
I would say yes.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Really
Thank you, good sir.
came here for, so yeah.
Okay. Where are you staying?
In town.
I do not believe we have.
Have we stayed here?
Yeah, we did. I don't remember the name.
Did we?
We do not have lodgings at the moment.
Didn't we stay up by like where all the like market area? Or
There
am I
was
making
a
that
couple places. There was the cheap one and a nice one. I don't remember which one you guys went for.
Probably cheap.
So the cheap one was the floating goat.
That sounds familiar. Ish.
Maybe? Yeah, I'll look back at them. Yeah, we're staying at the Floating Goat, but we could use nicer accommodations if you are offering.
I am not offering. I am setting up a rendezvous point. I will have a contact meet you at the Floating Goat tonight in the main dining area.
Works for me.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Now, if that is all, I must ask you once again to keep this quiet and go about your day, and I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you again.
I'll kind of do a nice long bow. I'll assume everybody else is kind of stepping out.
I will also turtle bow.
So do you bow at the waist with that? Because you can't really...
He bows at the ankles.
You don't really have much back bend in there.
Nope.
So
Kind of a
Michael
little
Jackson
head nod.
leaned to bow.
Gotta like hold on to something so you don't lose your balance.
It's
tipping
more
forward.
more implied than anything.
It's more just a head nod. I got it.
That's the real reason he has a staff.
Yeah.
Little tip of the hat.
He gives you a formal nod and looks down at his paperwork and continues what he was doing beforehand.
Get out of here.
Yeah, as the group steps out, I'll kind of just stay behind. I'll get the attention of Marshawn. Excuse me, I had one more question.
Yes.
Have you heard of a woman called, damn it, who did I say it was? Hootie. She would be an owlin like me.
I am sorry, I have not heard that name.
Yeah. Insight check.
Sure. Appears to be a genuine look of unknowing across his face.
I'll do a kind of a resigning nod of acceptance and, well, good day to you, sir. I'll go ahead and turn
Farewell.
around and follow.
Okay.
All right, well done.
So it is probably early afternoon at this point.
I believe we've already kind of rifled through the market square and didn't find much. Should we retire to the floating goat?
I would love that.
Floating goat, right?
Yep, a floating goat.
Floating goat.
I'll just take a quick jaunt over to the leather place where the bracers.
Mhm.
We don't have to do anything, just if they're ready or not.
They are not ready. They say about a day and a half or so.
Okay. Thank you.
Is there a potion shop?
There probably is one at the market.
The market is here.
Over here.
Oh, here.
Yep.
Achoo.
Which is where the floating goat is anyway, so.
Ah,
Which one is the floating goat?
Floating goat is over here.
So I'll start making my way.
This one?
Making my way downtown.
I said this one, but
Oh.
I don't think it really matters. I hadn't declared one before, so. Tuna's got a bit of the goofy goobers.
can I buy some potions?
Yep, looks like the potion shop has 2 potions available. I say, 125 gold apiece.
125 gold. You know, what kind of potion shop is this?
What'd you bring down? Oh, your big fun thing.
These are just regular potions of healing.
One second. iTunes. I know it's here somewhere.
You said high tunes. I thought you said, wait a second,
Oh.
iTunes. Like, what about iTunes?
iTunes, yeah.
I also heard iTunes.
Sorry, not 125, 50 gold apiece.
For surely you could knock the price down at least a little bit. We did just help the town.
Maybe that.
We saved some.
I don't know,
Yeah.
you didn't help me at all. You can roll persuasion if you would like.
No, you don't want that. Oh, God.
Like I said, 50 gold.
All right, I'll buy one. I
Okay.
can't save the day for a simple potion. I'll kind of mutter under my breath. This bullshit town and this bullshit prices.
You can buy a second one. I'll give you a second one discount. 49 gold for the second.
Yeah, you can go keep that one.
Sweet. Where'd it go?
I'll up that day to 2.
Where did it go? Did you lose it? Did you lose it?
Um,
Well, you better go find it. Oh, thank you. Oh, yes, we're the best at kisses. The best at kisses. Oh, yes. Go show me where your treat is. Show it to me so I can give it to you.
I'll go to. Does anybody else want to do anything while we're here waiting?
I'm good at the floating goat.
Floating goat.
Almost said frosty goat.
It's not a bad one either.
All right, and all right, fine. I'll do one more thing. I'll go to this blacksmith here.
Okay.
And meet up with that. It was a dwarf, right? That we were talking to last.
I believe so. Yep.
Okay. Good sir. I'll kind of wave him down.
Yes, my island friend, you're back.
Yes. Well, I was wondering if you had any new wares in. Looking to try to get something better than this Beto battle axe here. I don't think we showered or cleaned up or anything, so this bloody battle axe, I'll kind of wave it at him.
Oh, that thing looks like it's seen a time, huh?
Yeah, you should have seen the work I did with it. You got anything better than this?
Well, unfortunately, none of my wares at the moment will combat that. But if you can spare a day or two without it, I can give you a fresh sharpen, make it good to go. I can't magicize it or anything, but I can, maybe make it a little more effective.
That's quite all right. I think I can manage without it, or manage without a sharpen for a while.
All right. Well, good luck.
All right, appreciate you. Go ahead and fly back to where the group is at the whatever, the resting goat or whatever.
Floating goat.
Floating goat.
All right. So you're all at the floating goat, hanging out.
I'm probably just gonna nap until the evening.
Okay.
Yeah, probably same here.
All right, so just doing a
Can we
little
take another
low-key
long
rest.
rest?
Yeah. I mean,
Remember the hit die.
you would have had another long rest or two along the way here, so you should all be full and topped off.
Now might not be a bad stopping point.
Yep.
Call it.
If you guys want,
If
we
you
can stop here.
guys, so I don't have anything super available 2 weeks from now. Are we going to try and stay on something of that frequency?
I mean, we'll do whatever works. If 2 weeks works, then we'll do 2 weeks. If not, then we'll just find the next time that does work.
It's
I
gonna
can-
get tricky with holiday season.
Yeah.
I could do the 21st or 22nd if we did it early. I'm on night shift and I got to leave my house at 5 Pacific time, so that'd be 8 o'clock your time. So if we did like a short, like a 90-minute or 2-hour session on either Saturday or Sunday, that would work for me, the 21st or 22nd.
Okay.
What time would that session be?
That would be, so if,
We could go earlier if it's on the weekend, and the rest of us can do earlier. We could do earlier.
what works for you guys?
Usually we go looks like about 3 hours or so. We can do like 5 or something like that. That would work for me.
Yeah, so like 5 to 8 your time, 2 to 5 my time.
Yeah, something like that. Does that work for everyone else? I know that's like almost might be cutting into dinner time for some people.
I'll probably be out from traveling, but we'll see if I bring the laptop and mic and all that. If not, I'll just be out because I'll be heading down south for the holidays.
Okay.
I don't have my work schedule for next year
Okay.
on my personal computer. I gotta,
Maybe we don't worry about planning one at the moment.
Okay.
We will. Yeah. Also, do you guys want to go like another 10, 15 minutes? Is that okay, or you got to go, Cam?
I could do another 15 minutes.
Okay. I had a closing spot in my head that
sure.
I think would be a very good closing spot. So, if you guys want, otherwise we can just pick that up next time.
Cool.
That's fine.
I'm good.
All right. So anyway,
Sure,
we'll
might be, mood there.
no, you're good. We'll work out the schedule for our next session. Whenever you get your schedule, Cam, we can post it, and then we can work around it then. And if we want to do like some shorter sessions, we can also do that too. So we'll figure that out. All right. Anyway, so you guys are in the floating goat, just passing time. It's getting early evening. Dinner time. You see people come and go, just having some food, maybe a drink or two, and then once it turns to night, you see a dwarf come in who doesn't seem to be looking to have drinks or food. Seems to be looking around a little bit, like he's looking for somebody specific.
Okay.
I'm trying to maybe cue that we're on the lookout for Harper's there. Give a slight audible cue.
Caw.
He hears you whisper Harper's and looks over and kind of ignores you a little bit. I don't know any Harpers.
Did we have a code word?
No.
Spumoni.
It's like, what? Looks over you, Spumoni. What was that?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. It's just looking to meet a friend that I hadn't met before.
Dino Spumoni.
Exactly.
Do you mind if I have a seat here? The seat taken?
Go right ahead.
I'll just extend a drink out to him, as he's sitting down.
Nods his head. I accept.
So, what brings you in tonight, my new acquaintance?
I am also looking for Spumoni.
You found him.
By the way, don't say Harper's out loud. He whispers to you.
Oh, very well. I didn't think I was too noticeable, so hopefully nobody else heard.
If I heard you, other people can hear you. Well, anyway, so Spumoni, how's that guy doing?
Very well, but I hear he has travel plans in the near future.
Yeah, I heard that too. You want to meet him?
Yeah, of course. That's why I'm here.
Well, I could take you to Spumoni. Follow me. You settled up your bills? Can't leave the floating goat hanging. They're the place to be.
So, we'll go ahead and settle our tab, I suppose.
Sure. 5 silver apiece for the food and drinks throughout the day.
Sure. Just, Can I break a gold?
Oh yeah, they can.
Oh, God. Let's give myself 200,000 gold. That is not what I
That's not what I said. I
Give me a
said
little.
pay 5 silver, not
That's
give
exactly
yourself
what
200,000
he
gold.
said.
It's at 10-to-1 ratio, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
All
no, it's
settled up.
gold to silver. Gold to silver might be a 5-to-1. What's electrum?
I think it's all 10-to-1.
Well, there's electrum, which is in the middle.
I don't even know what Electrum is.
Yeah,
That's why.
Isn't Electrum above gold though?
I
Yes.
can't remember. But
I
5 to
think
1.
Electrum
Or
is
I mean,
above
sorry,
gold.
10 to 1. It might be above gold. I can't
Oh,
remember.
maybe not.
Doesn't matter. We won't even use electrum.
Yeah, 1 gold equals 2 Electrum.
Oh, that's what it is. 5 to 1 electrum to silver.
Silver is 1
Or
gold, 10
silver.
silver.
Yeah. We're good.
Who the fuck uses Electrum?
I don't know. All right. So you settle your tab, and he takes you through the streets and talking to you, about Spumoni. Yeah, so hung out with Spumoni last week. He travels a lot for sure. And
So you can get around pretty quick.
yep, he does. Sure does. After some more awkward small talk about Spumoni, finally brings you into a room, nods at somebody, and goes into the back room, pulls a lever, opens up a door, goes down some stairs, goes into a nicely lit room down in the bottom here. And says, "All right, sorry about that. I know that was weird. Anyway."
I'll kind of look at Owen and just be like, "Yeah, really? We yell at Harper's in the middle of the fucking bar?"
Yeah, don't yell at Harper's. If you're trying to be secretive. How'd you find us out anyway? Who told you about us?
At this point, I don't know if I should say.
Well, I already know. I just want to make sure you guys know that I know.
The Martian said this.
Yes. So, the
And
Martian.
now you know that we know that you know that we know.
Yes. One more layer of contrivance, please. We can get there. 40 layers. I just want you to know that the Martian clearly wants this kept quiet. So, discretion. That's all I ask. Discretion. Anyway, my name is Zaspar Bronfire. You can call me Zas for short, if you like. I am a part of the Harpers. This is a Harper building, and we are the owners and operators of the Harper Teleportation Network. Should be no surprise. I think that's what you're here for. We have 6 locations that you can travel to rather quickly. Obviously, there's here in Mirabar. You can go to Neverwinter, Everland, Yartar, Waterdeep, or Loudwater. You are free to use the network. However, that's only if you pass the initiation test. Would you like to take the initiation test?
Another test.
That was Zaspar. What was the surname?
Bronzefire.
Bronzefire.
Zaspar
Alright,
Bronzefire. Zas for short. The places were Mirabar, Neverwinter, Everlund, Yartar, Waterdeep, and Loudwater.
Neverwinder.
Yeah, Neverwinter.
Okay, that's just the typo.
Yep. Now this test. I gotta warn you. If you take the test and pass, you're good. But if you take the test and fail, you die.
Little death never scared us.
Scared me, but I'll do it.
Thanks, Wabu. Or Huba, whoever had our... Huba. Little chat bubble. Nice. Alright. So, here's the test. We have an orb in the back that will look inside your lineage. It looks at your ancestors. if it determines that your ancestors and subsequently you are, we'll say, a good person or good people, then you'll pass. No problem.
Easy peasy. Let's do it.
However, if they're bad people, as the orb determines, nobody knows how the orb determines this, but if they're bad people, then you all have to worry about it. So, who's first?
Wait, so this orb, kind of asking, all you have to do is touch it?
No more questions. Let's go. Who's first?
I'll do it.
All right, come with me. Takes you into another room just around the corner, and I need you to join the other voice chat.
All
right. So in this other room, it's just a real simple table, and there's just a ball on the table. And he says, I just need you to touch the orb.
Okay, so I'll put my hand on the orb.
At first you feel nothing, and then very quickly after, you kind of feel yourself lose consciousness, and you kind of open your eyes, and you're kind of viewing a scene from a third-party perspective. And you can see two turtles. They're kind of they're sitting on, chairs on a porch that's right next to a lake. Seems like a very nice, gentle scene. You recognize that cabin as your grandparents' home, and you can see a couple other little turtles running around. You recognize that one could potentially be your father, and the old couple looks happy and content, and they all feel very peaceful. And then the next thing you know, you are back in that room. And he says, you passed.
All right.
All right.
Want me to send in the next?
Send in the next.
All right.
Hello.
All right. Here we are. So you walk into this room. It's a very simple setup. There's just one orb sitting on a stand in the middle. It says, go ahead and place your hand on the orb.
Okay, I will put my hand on the orb.
And as you do, you kind of feel a slight swirling, and then your mind kind of goes blank, and then the next thing you know, you see nothing but blackness, but then the blackness starts to lighten a little bit, and you realize that you're in a black tunnel. And as your eyes, you're not really sure if you have eyes or what your vantage point is, but you realize that you can see a bunch of Shatter Kai walking. They all look gaunt and tired. And you recognize a couple of the faces. You recognize your brother, and you also recognize your mother. Your brother, Tavi, is very young, and you can only assume that your mother is carrying you as you see a baby in her arms. And Tavi asks, why are we marching so far? And your mother says, it is the will of the Raven Queen. She has chosen your brother for a reason not known. But we had to leave home. And Tavi looks away, fairly angry. And then the scene fades to black, and you find yourself standing in that room again. He says, you made it. All right. Send in the next.
Okay.
My owlin friend. All right. So you walk into this room, and you just see like a stand with an orb on it. He's like, place your hand. your wing, I guess, on the orb.
I do so.
All right. So you feel kind of like you're floating a little bit. Your hand is still on the orb, but now all of a sudden you're no longer in the room. And you feel kind of the walls closing in on you. And then you open your eyes and you realize you're in a cage. You feel less intelligent than you were before. Almost as if you were a simple animal. You feel your instincts. So your instincts are much sharper because you don't really have a second set of thinking and reasoning abilities to kind of sort things out. You feel fear, curiosity, hunger, and you realize that you feel really strong. Then you look back and you realize you don't have any wings, but your body is a lot bigger. You walk on all fours, and it takes you a second, but you realize that you're actually an owl bear. You hear some garbled noises. That's because that your brain can't decipher them. And you look over and you realize that there's a human speaking. And then you see a male elf in wizard clothes comes close and says, and this one you can understand, you're not sure why. He says, bear strength, owl wisdom. Yes, this is good. Experiment 144B is successful. Now to see if we can keep the strength, but make it highly intelligent. And you see a flash. You see an owl, and you realize it's a younger version of your father. He's running through the woods, trips and falls, and look up, and you see a face, and you are certain beyond a doubt that that was your mother's face. And then everything fades, and you find yourself back in the room. And Zaspar says, "Congratulations, you passed too. Go ahead and send in the next."
Can you hear me? Okay.
Yep.
As I come back to the room, I'll kind of push in the orb to see if it's kind of loose on there.
It's on there solid, and he kind of bats your hand away. Like, oh, no, leave the orb alone. You had your chance. Go send in the next.
Walk in.
Hello.
Ah, my strong friend. All right, welcome. In this room, you see nothing, just kind of like a simple stand with a ball on it. I mean, he kind of points his hand towards the ball and says, go ahead and place your hand on the ball.
Okay, so I'll reach over and place the palm of my hand on the ball, and wait for the test to come in.
At first, nothing happens, and then all of a sudden, your vision goes black. And then you see a bright, shining light, and you see an angel, but an angel that's shrouded in darkness, that feels kind of like a weight holding her down. You also see a man who looks a little bit like you, and he's standing next to this angel, and the angel says, "My love, I'm too weak to complete the ritual." And the man responds, "I will go to Elturel and weaken their forces to make it easier." And she says, "Yes, and make sure the child stays in stasis. We cannot afford a distraction right now." Then you see another flash, and you recognize it's the city of Elturel, but there's no companion sun. But everything is dark, and it looks like there's vampires everywhere, being led by the one that looks like you. And then everything goes black again, and you find yourself back in the room. It says, "Oh, all right, another pass. We're doing good. Send in the next."
All right. Interesting.
Hello there.
Oh, we got the last one. All right. You walk in the room, it's just a simple stand, and it's got a glass ball on top, and he just kind of gestures over and says, "After you, place your hand on the ball."
All right then. and place my hand up.
All right. And as soon as you touch the ball, it immediately flashes and you see nothing but red. And then you kind of feel like you're pulling back away from the red a little bit, and you realize that the red is the hair of a beautiful red-haired woman. She has flawless skin and small horns. She also has large leathery wings, and you can't help but get the feeling that she looks a little bit noble. You can't tell, but it looks like she might be pregnant, and you kind of get a feeling of a little bit of fear coming from her, and it feels like she has maybe disappointed her father. And you kind of get, and then you get an overwhelming sense of power, and you see flames burst into life in the background, and the flames kind of flicker at first, and then roar into a shape, and you recognize that shape as the same symbol that was on the letter that you received. And you feel this woman feel fear for her unborn child. And then everything kind of fades in a burst of flamey light, and then you open your eyes and you realize you're back in the room. And Zaspar says, "Hey, you all passed. Congratulations. All right, let's go back out into the other room." All right. So Zaspar, impressed that you all made it through, says, "Okay, you are now welcome to use the Harper Transportation Network." And then he kind of closes his eyes and concentrates for a moment, and then you all kind of feel a searing on your right shoulder, and then he opens his eyes and says, "Sorry about that. I should have warned you. You now have a mark that allows permanent transportation through the Harper network. You all have a slight brand on your right shoulder."
The mild brand.
Just a mild brand.
That's fine.
Can I do an insight check to see how strong Zaspar is? Like, how powerful he might be.
You can do a perception check for that.
He did just brand us.
With his mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, strong.
Anybody else want to do a quick convince me that it's a bad idea?
It's a bad idea.
I feel like we would be readily excommunicated from the Harpers if we were to lead an attack on one of their members.
As you're thinking this, Huba, you look over and you see Zaspar's eyes kind of glaring at you.
I'll just bow.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, where would you like to go? And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
Yeah, I think, I don't know if we're ready to leave at the moment anyway. Somebody's waiting for some bracers.
Mm-hmm.
I can always come back.
Now you got the teleportation network under your belt now.
True.
But anyway, I know that was kind of rapid fire for those things, but if anybody has any questions about what you saw, I can talk to them about it whenever, in case you wanted to take notes or anything. I made it quick in session just because that's how Zaspar would have been, acting in that situation. Like, hey, you passed, good, next. So,
Well, he doesn't, as far as we know, he doesn't know what we saw, correct?
he doesn't know what you saw. Each one of you is the only one that knows what you saw.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So, anyway, that's all I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions or anything, we'll obviously work out our next time to play here shortly.
Yeah, I'll grab my schedule on Monday.
Sure.
I'll try and put it up. All right, guys. Well, I'll catch you next time, and if we don't meet before the holiday season, travel safe. Have a happy holidays if you're staying home or whatever. But yeah, I'll see you around.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
care.
You too,
All
man.
right, later.
Hey, Merry Christmas.